that.
We live now.
Just like that.
No
Just
warning.
like that.
They
didn't do that.
Intro, you know what I mean? Now it's just cut.
Now it just cut right through.
Yeah.
It.
It was on the forecast.
But
So
hey,
it's
don't
good.
talk yet. Come on. People don't know that you guys are here, but those titles are street sweepers. You know,
They're here. Street sweep. I mean, they look like they're ready for the baptisms for the dead. I think, but.
Well, people
show
wanted
them
to get
later.
rid of DEI, you know, and all of a sudden now these guys stepped up to the plate, right?
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you know what? We're gonna get new jobs.
No more affirmative action.
So they got hired, right?
Yeah.
Qualified.
Yeah.
But who do we got, Javi?
What do we got?
Who do we got, man? We got the street
Street
sweepers.
sweepers.
Come on!
Sweepers in the house.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
And you guys should have seen Dumb Luck when he came in, huh? Dumb Luck, why don't you tell me what you were wearing? Mr. Two-Time, and
I
really
was
quick,
wearing nothing.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
really quick, Mr. Two-Time, right?
2 times.
Raining.
But you also have the record over here for Mr. Four-Time. You have the most appearances. On
Nice,
here.
dude. I'm a star.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty
Hey,
crazy.
Here's your belt, dog.
Yeah, I was wearing a nice little cashmere joint, you know.
Damn, cashmere thoughts, huh?
little yellow, white, and blue scarf with a really nice navy pea coat, trench coat style, so I could hide my broom.
$15 Pico.
Look up Queen
$15.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Javi, look up Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
Queen
Javier.
Elizabeth
Hey,
in blue.
bitch, I'm
Meghan Markle.
to be royalty, you know.
Look him up. That's how
Yeah. Pico.
Hey, that's me right there. Yeah, it's basically the
With the
same
button
fit.
up. With the
I was
button up.
damn,
Basically the
shorty.
same fit.
He looked like that dude down there on the bottom. In the blue. Yeah. Dumb
You guys
Luck
weren't supposed
walked
to
in.
know.
Dumb Luck came in walking in just.
He was
This,
doing the- he was
this
doing
might
the-
be offensive for some viewers, but
what's going on
I
here?
can't find that.
I believe he's from Glasgow. Whatever it is out
He was
there.
doing the Musk. You know, my heart goes
Whoa,
out to you.
not ever, dude.
That's what
Heart's a
they.
cage.
That's what they
Heart's a
call it
cage.
now.
Hell
Let's get
no.
real, dude. Let's get real. That was what we thought it
Wow.
was.
Wow.
But he didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, he can build a rocket ship, but he can't spell rocket ship.
No.
So
Yeah.
he gets a pass.
No.
But that was nice. Look, dummy. Like, we're not lying either. Maybe after you think we can get a picture of you and you're nice.
Yeah, if you want
Attire like
You wanna
to.
jump
It'll
back in,
cost.
dude?
You got to talk to my agent. you
Mr.
know.
Burberry over here.
That's good.
Burberry Baker in this bitch.
$15
That's
Burberry.
Branberry, isn't it?
Huh?
Branberry.
That's who I'm sponsored by. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Yeah, Peaky, that's me.
Peaky
Oh,
Blinders.
That's me.
Irish and all too.
Home is fucking
Also, do you have a
shabby.
picture of you like when you dress nice and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, you
I
ever
mean,
seen Marv from
I was in.
Home Alone?
Yeah, let's not even.
I got a picture of him on his wedding day.
Yeah, on my wedding day,
He
yeah.
was
He
pretty
looks
sharp.
sharp.
Oh, really?
He looks sharp, yeah.
But then I got a picture of him crying on his wedding day that looks even better. For good reasons.
no,
for happy
We brought it back. We brought it back, dog.
Come on.
He originally wanted to name the Street Sweepers the Sticky Fingers.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So,
The Mexicans took it first.
The wet bandits.
so you know, dude, there's gonna be some trademark issues there, so we went with the street sweepers.
It's
You
just
know,
a female prison. The wet bandits, you know, just it's a female prison.
those days
all
are, those
13,
days are over.
They got sticky fingers too, so it's a good thing you didn't go with that.
Kind of stick. you
And
know?
also,
Damn.
a while ago, I saw you posted something like you were driving and your car broke down or something. Did that happen?
Yeah. It broke down fucking right on Interstate 80 over by like 2300 East.
Oh, really?
And luckily, the shop I was going to that I got towed to was like 3/4 of a mile away. So it was right there. I just stood on the side of the highway for a few minutes. Tow truck came. You know, my clutch went out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were
my
already
clutch
on your
went
way to the shop though, anyways.
out. No.
internal
No. I was probably on my way to the in-laws' house, and I didn't make it there. So, yeah.
So you drive still with the clutch now?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I drive a manual.
So now they put a new clutch
Yeah.
in there?
Yeah, it's just
That's probably good. It keeps you busy. You're not. Your hands aren't fiddling when you're automatic. And you have
I
stuff in
still,
your hands.
I still
Crazy
drive
part
with,
when
I
you
still
talk
drive with an
about
open coffee mug.
Oh, really?
Like I'll drive with the open coffee mug and shift and steer and still have an
The
open
roads are
coffee
straight
mug.
enough, you know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Not through the canyon like that. I wouldn't let him if we were rolling somewhere.
You would give him a ride, you think? You're a nice guy.
No, he's been giving me rides for the past little bit. We've all been building
Broke
Sundays.
ass
You know how to drive-
motherfucker.
You know how to drive stick?
Yeah, my first 2 cars were manual.
And how was that, Sundance?
It was
Sick.
chill, man.
We built
It
the
was chill.
stage for Anderson Paak. We built
Oh,
the
that's
stage
cool.
for the one of the lady cops in Reno 911. We built.
Yeah, that was a good
What
surprise.
stage did she have? Like,
Well,
what
she was just speaking on a panel, And so we were in charge of just,
Throw a
moving the
couple
pieces
panels,
and
a
whatnot,
couple-
as well as building the entire
They threw
atmosphere of the room
A
and shit
big
over a
private
couple
party
days.
up there, so we changed the whole room out, and then
And she just did a talk talking about her
they
career
did
and
like
shit,
some
so it was
panels, and
pretty
then
cool.
Brian Anderson Paak and a couple other people out. Well, DJ Pee Wee is his alter ego with the hair and the DJ shit.
He's
But
fire, all vinyl.
tiny
Yeah.
ass
Oh, wow.
stage.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
he like time warps it.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can hear that it's warped, but it still somehow sounds fire.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
crazy.
sick.
He brought
You were
3
there, dummy?
No, but
That's what I
I've seen
thought.
Pee
So
Wee
let
live.
them tell the story, okay?
No, it was
Before
cool.
the last time, I'll be in this fucking.
But Ocelot was giving me rides, so I was reminiscing on the times when I used to drive stick shift. You know me, but
No, I drive everybody across everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
I've had so
Behind
many.
enemy lines.
Yeah.
Huh? We gotta do a movie with like Saving Private Ryan, but with Ocelot, dude. He
Yeah.
fucking goes in.
Instead of guns, everyone has rooms.
Everybody
Yeah,
say, you
dude.
know?
Yeah, we'll
Ocelot,
find
you look like you could save a lot of people, bro.
I probably could.
You know what
in
I
a
mean?
Ford
I'd
Escort.
like to think
though.
I could. I'd like to think I could.
A 94 Escort, Ford Escort. A
I
four-cylinder
actually,
car.
clutch.
I owned an Escort. It was a
Sick. I knew
90.
it.
And not that kind.
I think I owned an Escort.
Rent those.
Just
Kind
one.
of
Just one.
you know?
Just one. I only needed
Right
one.
area.
Yeah, you can't buy them. You rent them.
Yeah. Funny enough, she didn't make me any money because I kept paying her. So
damn.
She
She was
driving
always
you.
at the mechanics.
Ocelot's
needed a
wife's
tune-up.
watching right now.
Have you guys seen that you can drive without a clutch? Or do
Yeah.
you guys know how to drive without clutches or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
the fuck do you mean, man?
I
That's
That's
on
the
YouTube.
easiest,
You guys never.
that's the easiest way to drive.
Without a clutch. No, not automatic. Like, Javi, look up on YouTube. Let's see, driving. What is it? My
A manual
standard?
transmission without a
Yeah, look it up. Javi, you guys.
clutch.
Well, you
That's
just pop
French.
it?
Yeah, standard. You
French.
can put standard.
It's fuck standard. It's manual transmission.
It's a French car.
Oh yeah.
Without a clutch. Watch.
What is this? They'd be double gassing. They'd be pumping.
Look at that
No,
Fernando
dude,
right there getting fired up. He
buzzed.
needs a
This
clutch.
tiny French car has a fake
fuck is this?
transmission.
That's
Let me
awesome.
show you what I mean.
It just
Take
said
a
it has
look
a
inside
fake
here. You'll
manual
see
transmission.
a
Yeah, that's
standard
fake, not that one, Javi, that's-
five-speed
No, it's this
manual
one, isn't it?
transmission.
Yeah?
But
Yeah,
let's look
this
in the
one.
Watch.
floor. That's only 2 pedals. So what's going on here? This car came equipped with what's called an easy transmission.
Fuck
This is
that.
basically Renault's
No, it's not that one,
automated
Javi.
manual
It's this one,
It's
bro.
this
I've
one.
got the
And
key.
this is why we don't buy our cars from
I'll tell you
France.
how this works. There's no park like a
the
manual
original
transmission.
Fiat, right?
You wouldn't have been stuck on the side of the road if you had this.
And again, there's no clutch, so you just move it into gear and give it some gas. It does ride the clutch a fair amount.
The what?
And then you're on.
You have to give it a
And
lot
when
of
you go
gas.
to change
Like, rev it a
gears, you
lot.
kind of let off the gas like you would in a normal manual, and it
Get
works
fucked,
like
dog.
normal.
I would be
Once
hitting the
you get
brake
used to
every
driving
time
it,
because, like, my
That's
left
kinda
foot
sick.
would just
That's
want to
fine.
go, dude.
That's fire.
Like a drummer hitting the kick, man. I would go for that fucking
You like
pedal.
that car, dummy?
This tiny
You like
French
that car?
car has
Yeah,
I don't.
dude. Why
I don't
not?
even know
decent,
what type of
right? Yeah.
what type of car is that.
He said
It's a
some
tiny French car.
Yeah, a tiny
Yo,
French
you
car.
know what? You know what
crazy
cars I
brand
always see I
name.
want is those like retro Asian minivans. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the Toyotas they were making in the same era here, but they just look way cool.
Shit, you
Didn't
can buy
they-
those little 2-seater fucking Toyota trucks that's just like
Oh,
the
yeah.
cab and
Yeah.
the back wagon for
Did
like
you
10
know-
grand and have them shipped here.
Yeah.
Did you
They're
know the
fucking
flatbed of those
amazing,
is
dude.
as big as a Ford F-150? Same
Yeah.
size
The new
flatbed.
trucks are fake.
Yeah,
They're
and you
fake
can buy them
news,
for
you know what I mean?
nothing.
Yeah.
You can buy them for nothing and ship them over.
Yeah, there's still.
I saw one on the road
It's more
recently.
than 10.
Just buy a diesel.
12?
for-
No,
just buy
I
an
don't know
old
how much
diesel.
the shipping is, but like you buy a used one, it's 10. I looked.
Well, I mean,
I was gonna
the
get
shipping
one.
alone is more than.
You were gonna get a
What, you're gonna
flatbed.
buy one for?
All the
Especially
anime
now,
fans
huh?
have caught on. So like all the anime fans start buying it because they want to.
How'd
you know I was an anime fan?
Yeah.
Hey, Ivy, you know how to
They love
drive.
Jeff. Yeah, I mean, I like anime, but I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
buying those trucks.
What's your
what's my
what's
what?
your hot take? What's your favorite anime right now?
My favorite. I just
my
funny enough, I wasn't on the
gosh.
Attack on Titan. I just finished it.
Okay, I need to finish that one.
That's
I'm
old,
10 out of
right?
10
Towards the
writing.
end.
That's
The
halfway
first and
old,
second
right?
seasons.
Spy
this is
Family, he's a
boring.
big fan of that one.
I've never
Okay,
watched Spy
I've
Family.
heard good things.
Oh,
It's not for me. Spy, that's just his genre. He looks on a different website.
That's Captain America, Civil War. But yeah.
Ivy, what are maybe the top floor? I just had a question. Can I ask a
Yeah,
question?
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask because I didn't know that you were in a farm. You know what I mean? Sometimes you post videos. Oh, I'm in a farm. Like, do you know how to drive mechanical?
Yeah, we got
Stuff?
Bulls?
Yeah, we got tractors and shit. No, never been on a mechanical bull. I have been on a real bull, but I've never
Oh,
been on a
really?
mechanical one. One time, yeah. One time, my grandpa used to bring his bulls to the Mexican rodeos at the state fairgrounds, and we used to have a blast.
Hey, stop laughing, dude.
Yeah, no shit.
Hold on, come on.
Those
honor
funny?
him.
No, yeah, I've driven tractors. I've done other things. As far as mechanical bulls, I've been on a mechanical bull before, but I've actually I rode a real bull first. I didn't ride it. I actually got thrown the fuck off. But yeah.
But you know how to do the tune-up on the tractor? Like what? Because only one tractor, like what are you driving? You know what I mean? Like that's just not... I'm just going to say that's not that impressive.
No,
like,
dude,
no. You know how to build one of those things with the claw? You know, one of those,
No,
like,
dude,
little...
an excavator. Yeah,
A combine?
Yeah,
No.
we got one of those on the farm as well. It's not ours, but we're borrowing one. And then yeah, like a bobcat tractor. Yeah,
Bobcats are fun to
Yeah,
drive.
bobcats are fire.
Which
Little
ones are those ones?
They're the ones with the
4x4.
scoop.
Yeah,
It's like a tank without a fucking gun on it, dude.
little
Like, they're
4x4. They're fun.
it's
Yeah,
fucking amazing.
two little joysticks, and you get to just fucking roam around, clean
Track
stalls.
vehicle.
I've taken out some shit with it before too, like fences and stuff like that when I was younger. But I'm a little
Yeah.
bit more proficient. I'm like a doctor with that shit now.
Yeah.
I could do thyroid surgery
charge
right
too much.
now with that shit. With the bobcat. I'm not even gonna lie. I just went through that shit. But yeah, dude, it's fun out there. It's cool. It's just kind of continuing on like the legacy and the shit that Grandpa built. You know what I mean?
Do you ever do that thing where you put the little dumper thing or whatever, you turn it into a puller now? Have you seen that? No. Then I fill it up with water, the claw. You seen that?
No.
That
No.
was cool, you know
We
what I'm
wouldn't-
talking
Yeah.
There's been way too much shit shoveled with that for me to ever want to jump
Get
in
a
that
tetanus
pool.
shot, huh? He's
Yeah.
not up to
That's worms I'm worried about. It's not tetanus. We're good.
What about you, dummy? Have you ever driven? What's like the weirdest thing that you've driven? You ever driven something like that? Like,
No. I crashed a moped twice in 1 week.
can you imagine him in his suit in the moped?
His little jacket and scarf flying.
Little Vespa.
Briefcase and all.
He's got a
With
bread
baguette
basket.
in the
Yeah.
baguette.
He's got his fresh baguette in the front. You know?
No, so I bought this moped. I was celebrating when I paid it off. I had it for 2 weeks. I got a DUI that night, right? It got sent to impound. I was like, I ain't paying that
Your
shit.
moped got him.
You got a
my
DUI
dad-
on your moped?
Yeah,
You got a DUI on
it got
a
dropped down to
moped.
minor
Good.
possession.
They just bicep curl it.
Yeah,
and just toss
basically,
it.
yeah.
Yo, they impounded
Like a year and a half later, the towing company had held on to it, and they're like, "You owe us $1,800." I was
a
like, "You ain't seeing
$300
$500
moped?
500, yes." And my dad was like, "It's gonna ruin your credit. We gotta get it out." So we get it out, and I'm a dumbass. I'm at the skate park, and I'm like whipping around the skate park, get whiskey throttle, lay it down, fuck up the steering column. The next week was 4th of July. Me and my homie both had mopeds. We both had airsoft guns, so we're driving around the streets of downtown Salt Lake City shooting at each other.
How old are you?
Old enough to
was
know
last
better.
Okay.
I was 20, I think.
I respect that.
And I crashed into the back of his moped. and-
All within a week.
yeah. And then the muffler fell off like a month later.
What'd you do with that one though? You just
I just gave it to a friend.
yeah.
And
I
did you
said,
fix your
this
credit?
thing's fucking cursed. Yeah, I got an 816 right now.
Oh, see, look
nice.
at that.
I'm wondering about the DUI on the moped thing. That's crazy. I didn't think they could do that. Can
Well,
they?
yeah, they obviously can.
They were
yeah.
slamming
driving,
you,
right?
dude.
Yeah, you're on the road legally.
Honestly,
They
I
can-
think
yeah.
I've heard like even if you're in a Tonka toy thing, you can get a
Yeah,
DUI.
if you're on a bike,
You're
if
On a
you're
bike,
tripping.
they can give you a
You're on a
DUI on a
bike, bird
bicycle. Yeah, you
scooters,
can get a DUI on a bicycle. If you got the right cop and you're doing
The
dumbass
craziest
shit,
thing,
you
I
can
heard you can get a DUI on a horse riding, like the
Yeah.
horse moving back.
absolutely can.
You can
Oh,
get
I thought-
DUI on a forklift.
I thought that was like the only exception is like a horse. Like you might get like a slide with that, but
That's Red Dead Redemption, huh? I think
I'm gonna start riding a horse to the bar. You know what I'm saying?
The horse will know its way back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The horse will know its way back.
yeah, that's why I think you might get the pass. You know.
Yeah.
And the king of driving, OCELOT, you know, we
Yeah.
want to ask you maybe what's like the simplest thing that you've driven, you know, because we know you're a gas wrestler.
Tell
you
them about
know?
the dead body.
Dummy's moped.
No, we know about the.
We know about the dead bodies.
Oh, yeah,
dog. we
okay.
know
We know
about
about the
That's what I'm
tank?
saying. The least maybe, or maybe something that we don't expect. You know, maybe you went into a fair. You know, and you drove one of those like the little fair rides. You know, how they
I
got
mean,
those teacups.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, fucking bumper cars, dude.
Or golf carts.
oh,
Yeah.
those are nice bumper
Fucking
cars.
bumper cars.
Yeah.
I sucked at bumper cars, though.
They don't have them anymore, huh? Bumper cars.
No.
Whatever,
There's
dude, that's
some out
something
there.
like
There's gotta
Where
be.
do you
Yeah.
go to do bumper cars?
Maybe where I'm from,
Lagoon?
the Midwest.
Yeah, Lagoon.
They
maybe.
have
Yeah.
them at Lagoon.
Yeah, Lagoon has
Well,
them.
you can't afford it to go to Lagoon.
I know, right?
It's like $100.
Used to be $15
A day
if you
now,
had a
dude.
12-pack of Coke, you get $3 off, and now it's $98 for a
What do they
day.
call it? The
98
bounce back
bucks
deal
for
or
a 12 pack
whatever?
of Coke.
Yeah.
98
Yeah,
bucks to
they-
get into Lagoon.
Yeah. Lagoon's not worth that.
No.
dude.
I haven't
No.
been since I was 13.
And
You can get a season pass for like $189 or some shit.
well, that's because you got connections. Dude, for us, we're not tapped in like that, dude.
I got a different website than you guys got. Is that
I don't
really
know.
what's going on?
You got the internet. We don't.
You think you can let
You guys have the not so dark web? Is that what that is?
Oh, what's up? We got a brown web. You know what I mean? But what about you, host? In Puerto Rico, you ever went? Oh, they got Puerto Rican cars. Or? There's only bikes in Puerto Rico. I
The
think
Geo Metros, dog, they be bumping too. They have full,
Yeah, the
Metros
Geo
are
Metros
fire.
are big out there.
dude,
Yeah.
and
Well, there's
sound
no-
systems
What do
that
they have?
Yeah, the Suzuki Samurais
are the Samurais
Those things
too.
are so
The
sick.
Samurai.
they're
My cousin
fire.
has one. 'Cause, you have you ever been on the island or no?
No.
I've been
So,
to the island, but I've
it's
been
loud.
to
People
Miami. It'd be
Put
loud.
as big as subwoofers as they can. They'll put like.
That's
six
what
on
I'm
a
saying.
car.
They deck them
My-
out with systems,
My
paint
cousin
them.
They're
did that.
floating.
Like it was
People thought it was
1995.
drones.
dog.
Underglow.
Like, ooh.
It's fire.
So yeah, the Suzuki Samurai is a fun. I wanted to buy one here, but
Yeah.
they're hard to find, and when you find them, they're kind of expensive.
Yeah, you need a
Yeah.
mechanic.
or
you know
they
what I
need
mean?
a yeah. 'cause
The,
I don't
G,
want-
the Geo Trackers were
The Geo
way
Tracker
better than
clubs
the
that would roll
Suzukis.
through, like
Geo Trackers were
down in Miami and shit when we were
Yeah.
out there, they're bumping. Like you could hear them from miles away.
yeah.
Just rolling through huge sound systems and all painted, all like underglow and shit. That's fire out there, dude.
Yeah, I
But
like that.
You guys still think the sound systems are cool? They're not that cool anymore. You guys still think like, oh, I want to
I'm at
fire up
that
the.
age.
If you-
fuck no.
if
I
you-
listen to NPR.
Yeah.
So like,
Imagine the bass, dude.
right, like I don't,
If you're
I
building
don't-
it, yeah. If it's for
I don't
that
listen to
reason,
music
yeah.
in my car these days.
If
so.
it's a fucking 95 Honda Civic rolling down the street and the
Hobby?
rear view mirror's bumped off, then it's just like, ouch, you know what I mean?
I got a lot
That
of
those
that in my
215s are a little too much for that car.
Yeah.
But when those Geos build it out, it's a bump for the whole street. So it's like it's not even them just listening to over bass music and shit. It's like they're bumping at the party and the whole block can hear it.
That's what
Yeah,
you would
it's
make.
crazy.
You would make a Geo, or what kind of car? You pimp out a car. Which car are you pimping out?
Oh, dude, I'm going.
And don't say something that I don't know.
I'm
Say
going
something, you know?
I'm going classic caddy, dude. I'm gonna probably get like a Seville or something like that. They've actually got an old Lincoln out by the farm that has like a. It's always a good sign when you see a car that has like the handicap sticker on it because you know it's either some old guy or somebody
Yeah.
who hasn't
it
beat
was
it up.
fairly taken care of.
Yeah, they're way
Yeah.
taken care of. There's an old Lincoln out there for like 2,800. Probably
Oh,
like
really?
yeah, like a 1980s Lincoln square body that's just like
Nice.
fire.
That's a dream.
And I like the caddies, you know what I mean. But this old Lincoln, I'm like,
I'll take.
And they know
anything
you
from
pretty
that
good?
era.
1988 Grand
Huh?
Marquis.
They know you pretty good. The people that are selling it.
no, I don't know them at all. They're kind of on the way to the farm. It's
Well, I
not
thought
that
maybe
small
we
of a
could do
town.
like a layaway. We could do a payment plan. or
Yeah,
something.
no,
Trade a horse.
no, dude.
I give you two
can't-
cows. Give me your car.
I could. I could.
Polynesian.
Two
chicks
fatted
that
calves and a goat.
I could sell them one. We raise Wagyu. I could sell them one cow for a car. You know what
Man.
I mean?
Oh, I saw him eat me. You saw that, dude? I was supposed to. Oh, dude.
You saw him eat meat.
But yeah.
Is that what I heard,
How
dog?
dare you?
No, I'm just saying, like, is that what I heard? I wasn't.
You can subscribe to the Street
I ain't
Supers
even-
OnlyFans.
I ain't even. I'm just saying. That's what I thought I heard.
He said eat, not swallow. Relax.
Okay.
He spat it out.
Yeah,
He bit it, man. He bit it, dude. He
Word,
ripped-
word around town is I'm the spot in town to eat meat.
Yeah, he was butchering, dude. I saw.
If you need
posted
your
a nice
meat,
little
eat
thing.
it. He-
Jesus Christ, dumb luck.
Stop selling me for
He
shit.
hooks you up with that, like he's like, maybe it's like Thanksgiving. He's like, hey guys, come to my house. I got a little pork chop or something. Like he gives you like a nice slice. What does?
Oh no, he didn't. He didn't give me any.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
nice.
crazy.
Surprise. When you
Never
get a
heard
surprise, a nice slice of price.
Yeah, nice slice surprise.
No, Zach has never given me any of his Wagyu.
No,
No.
not even. You
Not even like a Christmas present. No.
Not even like a nice
No.
homegrown chicken.
I got no.
I paid
dude,
for 3
we don't
pounds.
raise. We don't raise any
I still
chickens.
ain't seen that shit.
It's in my fridge.
Yeah.
Just like your
telling
dad said he has it.
I'm like, I got you.
He's
Wagyu.
holding on to my meat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me get one of them, dog. Let me get one of
I'm
them,
done. I'm
dog.
done. He's
Hey,
gonna
sorry,
punch me
he's
in the
giving
neck.
us a look.
You hear him slamming on me over here, dude? This is how the tour's gonna be the whole time, dude. I'm gonna get ripped
slamming.
on.
It sounds like.
I did it to myself.
Just don't let Marco Polo know.
No, dude. Yeah, word around town. We got some fresh Wagyu beef. You know what I mean? And we butchered one not too long ago. And
Do you freeze it or what happens?
yeah, we freeze it, deep freeze it.
So does this have anything to do with the car you were gonna pimp out?
No, the car.
Okay,
I already
just
told him,
checking.
dog.
I
That
forgot.
I told him the old Cadillac, dude. I would
Pull
pimp
it
out-
up, Bobby.
Like, did you put the bull horns on it, like
pull up
Boss
like
Hog, dog?
a
You got-
Seville
if you pimp out a
79.
car, you gotta put the bull horns on it.
Yeah, dude. A
That shit would
79
be
Seville.
fire.
Boom. Bow.
Yep. That's
bull
all I
horns.
want.
Bull horns,
You're gonna
dog.
put actual
That's
horns on
what
it?
that's what the Lincoln
You've never
looks
seen
like.
that with
Yeah.
like the horns on the front?
Didn't
You
that
got, like-
wrestling? guy
Hey,
do
yeah,
that?
pull up JBL
Yeah,
limo.
there we go.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, the wrestler.
Just look it up on YouTube. It'll be funny.
I mean, that's the same thing. They used to put them on the limos for sure.
JBL limo. Let's look it up, bro.
They used to put. They
Dude,
used
I
to
would get
put
fired
the.
up to this.
Hey.
Yeah, he's got some freaking like
He
Watusi
got the
horns on there.
yeah.
Boom.
Put an entrance. Let's see when he comes in with this.
Oh, it got destroyed, huh?
Oh,
See, that's
they
all
fucked it
Lincoln.
up.
No, they're gonna ruin the left.
Vince McMahon, dude.
That is like Ivy, huh?
It's mine and Dumb Lucky's son. Can't you see the suit?
Yeah.
Well, those are white gaff taped on. If you look close,
That's
the
Ivy.
horns.
I can't see who's talking right now.
John Cena.
Cena.
Who?
Exactly.
I
You
can't
can't
see
see
him.
him.
Who's got
I
the
can't
mic?
see him.
Who's that?
JGG, do you see a passenger side mirror?
See? Breaks my heart. Vince McMahon can buy a new
See
one.
his face? He's just letting it happen too. Pussy.
No, the state of Louisiana.
Oh, that's not
You,
Vince
I will
McMahon.
call my lawyer.
Ventilating windshield.
Oh dang! Huh? Remember we used to get fired up to John Cena? Come on, man.
Would you please help JBL ventilate his windshield? Oh no, you're kidding! No!
That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look at his muscles, man. He works out.
Right there.
I had a motorcycle.
I think they all do, don't
Look at
they?
this.
All right, Javi. So I just wanted to see the horns. That's it, Javi.
They were up
Yeah,
there.
he
dude.
fucked it up.
Well, basically like that. You know, you put some nice horns.
Yeah, dude.
But just don't gaff tape him like that was.
They're gaff taped
Yeah,
on
yeah.
there?
If you look closely,
I
you
don't
can
think
tell
it's
they're
gaff
gaff
tape.
taped on.
It's like a wrap that they.
Get fucked, dude.
No, it's like a wrap. I'm serious.
Get fucked,
That's
dude.
not gaff tape.
you
dude.
imagine-
Zoom in, man.
Hey, it has to be more secure than that. Can you imagine
It
if
is.
just drive and it breaks hard, it just falls
I mean, maybe this is just.
like a whole
I don't
rack.
think it is. I think it's like racked on.
Why would they gaff
No,
tape
they're
the
gonna
link?
put it in the front. They're not gonna put it in the middle of the motherfucking hood, dog.
You would make yours that big, or how big do you want yours?
No, I wouldn't do a limo or what?
No, I'm talking about the horns.
or
like how big.
Watusi horns. First of all, those horns alone are probably like $2,000. You
Easy.
know what I mean? If there's a time where that kind of dough comes in for the street sweepers, which given if things are going the way
Dog,
they're
if
going,
you
then
just
yeah.
start
We're
buying
building our dream car.
$2,000
I'm selling my
bull
diamond
horns,
chain.
I'm building
dude.
my dream car, but I'm putting it on the '79 Lackville right here. This is that's my shit right there. He's got
Little
What color you
Buicks
gonna
and
pick?
Got it pulled
Navigators.
up.
I want.
I mean, I like the white. I like the cream. They're both six, dude.
I like the cream.
The white and the green.
You go
I like
ahead.
the white. I like
We're
the
talking
cream.
about dream cars.
It's
Here.
food.
So you get
Yeah,
that
right
white
there,
cream.
right there with the black hood. Look at the interior,
Look at
and those
this.
things float. You
Oh,
you'd just be floating across the way.
Nice.
Yeah, those are.
And you're gonna keep it pretty stark. You're gonna put a couple speakers in there. You think? A couple Pioneers.
Nah, dude, that'd be.
I put a
that'd
good
just
sound
be-
system in it.
that'd
you
just
know?
be for driving.
Something that's like good high
Good
quality
quality,
audio.
yeah.
I don't
A
need.
kicker?
I don't
Remember
need a
those
crazy.
I don't need to put
I don't
an
need
amp
crazy.
in my
yeah, I
shit.
don't need amp, and I don't
just
need like
get
a
some-
sub.
My
Piece
car
of
now
bomb.
comes with both.
That thing's fire.
Yeah, that thing's sick. Look at
Make
the black
offer,
hood.
dude.
The
Nice.
two-tone.
Custom install
Two
like
cows.
multiple different 6x9s.
Make that offer. 2 cows. 2
Type that in,
Wagyu
huh?
beef.
Put it in. Say Zach wants to give you 2 of his Wagyu beefs.
Make offer.
Now, they better have cows as an option.
Oh, it won't let me type.
They won't let you type in Wagyu cow. All right, well, I'll call
Is
him.
there a
That'd
note?
be nice, huh? You ready to? So what else would you put? That's it. You're just gonna keep it stock. Put the horns.
Yeah, dude. Hopefully by then I've got 2 different ones. I've got a nicer one that's a little bit nicer. The Cadillac I have now comes with Bose. You know what I mean? So I don't need a bumping ass sound system. It
already got nice. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's already got nice sound to it.
You're gonna tint the windows or
No, dude,
right with no
I would
tint,
just
so the
leave it.
motherfuckers know it's
Especially one like this,
I would have to
one
tint.
like this, it's like 30,000 miles and shit, and it looks like it's all stock. It's just like, come on, you just want to drive that car for the fact that car's.
Exactly.
The
way it is.
bullhorn, the bullhorns, might be that crazy addition where I'm like, well, I did throw,
pull up to the Westerner, huh?
but by then I got the Doug Dimmadome hat on. I'm fucking chilling,
Spurs,
man. I'm ready to go.
gold-plated Spurs.
What's up, Javi?
We have a comment from TL on YouTube. They have a question. I have heard. Let's see. I'm having trouble.
Rating.
There's so many words on the screen. I can't. I have heard you guys do the wave in your shows. How long did it take you guys to practice that? And what would you guys suggest for someone that can't turn left?
Don't come to the fucking show. You'll ruin the choreography.
Oh my God, you're not going to be on stage with us anyways.
The wave?
The weave.
The weave.
The weave.
Oh, he said wave.
The
on
wave.
No,
The
the
wave.
wave.
When I do that at the soccer
Yeah,
thing,
like
you
they
know?
do at freaking. It took us a little bit to practice, but we believe in our fans, dude. They're smart. They get it.
We can do the wave,
we
actually.
do
Oh
that?
no, yeah, he does say the weave on the second comment.
Oh,
like
he means
No,
the
he
weave.
means the weave.
Yeah, he means the weave.
Yeah, the three-man weave,
The
like
three-man
basketball.
weave.
Okay. The slalom. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've only played one show.
We've only
All
played
three
one
of us
show,
happen, really,
so we're gonna perfect it
we're
on
gonna
this tour.
perfect it
You guys
soon.
don't practice at the farm? You guys have plenty of space.
we usually practice at like my
Wrong
spot.
time
Yeah,
of
we
year
practice
for that
lassoing
shit.
and fucking,
We just
hog tying out there.
this is the biggest thing with like kind of like the stage is we really wanted to make it different as far as showmanship is concerned. A lot of people out here are just rapping. And we've done that, you know what I'm saying? Dummies just rapped on multiple platforms. OCELOT's rapped all around the country. You know, there's one thing with just rapping, and there's another thing when you get to sit behind actual like production. And if we can implement any little thing that we can right now, given the place that we're all in, it's like one day hopefully the lights get bigger, the moves get more synchronized and shit like that. But in the meantime, we're just up there having fun with it. We practiced the 3-man weave, I think, over 2 rehearsals for the tour.
In a small space.
In a tiny ass
In a
space.
space this big.
Yeah, dude. We
It's
practiced
a
the
big
steps.
space. Watch it, okay?
No, but we practiced the steps. We practiced moving around, and as far as the 3-man weave is concerned, I don't even think we got it fully down for the first show.
I mean,
but
we need the space.
Yeah.
We just need to. We need the practice. From the practice of that.
To take you to the ranch. That would be nice.
Yeah.
there's plenty of room. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a backyard too, right? Huh?
I don't do this shit in the cold. No, I don't do this shit out in the cold. No
Yeah,
way.
I ain't.
No.
No, dude, my
I don't have
studio's
boots made for getting mud on them.
my studio's in the garage too, so
You
it's
see the
cold
coat that I
enough.
walked in
Yeah, I
with?
was
You
gonna
think I
say-
got muddy boots?
Oh, we got a nice
Yeah.
little small heater keeps us halfway warm when
Yeah,
we're in
dude.
there rehearsing.
We
Though.
only have to wear one hoodie and we're
Oh.
good, dude. We can.
But yeah, we gonna
Backwards smoke.
incorporate the weave like crazy on this tour. So
But what's the tip for that person? You know, they're trying to figure out how to do the weave. Like, what would
But
you
they
tell
said
them?
they can't turn left, right? Is that what they were
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
just
yeah.
continuously
Turn right.
turn right. Turn right. You can do it.
Switch
no,
to
you
the
don't even have
turn
to.
around
You just
the right,
move.
and then you flip around,
And you could just look one direction the
Yeah,
whole
you can
time and just sidestep the
and
whole bitch.
sidestep and sidestep.
That
You
would
don't
be
even
like a
necessarily
crab
have
walk.
to turn.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Like,
Call that the Liam Payne.
Yeah,
One
dude.
Direction.
Out the window he went.
Hey, come on, man.
What that say? What was that joke I heard? It was man. These One Direction fans. I heard they were really
Falling apart.
really dying for fucking A. It wasn't my joke. They're really dying for a new album from One Direction, but that went out the window.
Damn, dude.
I heard he was a John Mayer fan.
Hey, watch it. John Mayer's nice.
Yeah,
I'm a
Gravity.
John Mayer fan.
Watch it.
John Mayer only
Twitter
became
jokes
cool
off of
because
here,
of the
though.
Chappelle skit. Let's be honest.
Get your Twitter jokes off of here, goddammit.
Look, I mean, he wants to tell us about his car. Why don't you look at me?
Yeah, he's been concentrating
Jesus.
about
So
what
you
car
think
he
you
Right.
can
uses.
tell us and have you killed the dog in?
Fuck is that look on your face?
Well, he said the Lincoln is also the
That's
Drake.
like
You're
the
using
same
the
thing.
same vehicle.
No,
Actually, you know
I'm
what the dog is?
I'm
Yeah, I can.
Cadillac
Because he's going to
Duville.
pull it
Yeah.
up.
Cadillac Duville.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you just wanted a Cadillac.
Probably
Catalytic
76.
converter.
I think 76.
Fuck it, I'll take the
But
94.
you gotta type in candy paint.
Well, let him put the model for
I
us,
know,
okay?
candy
Don't talk
paint.
to him like that.
Candy apple. What?
Preferably yellow, gold,
Candy red. Candy yellow.
Gold?
candy yellow.
They come like fucking
Yeah,
specialties
see what-
in the
see
cake.
what
Oh
pops out.
my god.
No,
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Shit.
not candy yellow.
That's
dog.
not candy yellow.
Yeah, that's not. This is like.
That's
the original yellow.
the original
Tainted
yellow
by the
cake.
sun.
Take out 76. Just type in 1970, like 70s.
Just Cadillac DeVille. Just putting DeVille in.
Honestly,
in
Zach,
there.
I think this one's cooler so far than the Cadillac that you picked.
It's bigger.
There we go. That's what I'm talking
That's right
about.
here.
Drop top, motherfucker.
Oh, that used to
you know
be
what I'm
on a
saying?
Midnight
Black
Club,
interior,
remember?
black interior with yellow trim.
That is
I
not
have
a
been
drop
envisioning
top,
this
but that's
car
cool.
since 7th grade.
That's the fucking.
I know the exact
That's
car.
that's the backcountry, dude. That's the fucking fear and
And with
loathing in
this
Las
jacket
Vegas.
in that car, bro.
That's
you
what I'm
look-
saying.
You look nice. And
Dude,
you
I
this
don't-
one you can't tint the windows. so I
That's
think
the
so.
one right there, dude. That one right there.
one?
Yes.
Maybe is
That
it
thing
okay
is-
if you got yellow tint for your windows? That'd be kind of hard.
Yeah.
You can call
There
it
it
Big
is.
Bird or something
But
like that.
like
you know
I
what mean?
also think, you know, like because I live down in Glendale and there's like constantly lowriders all over, and it's like I don't think I would go just straight one color. I think it would be like that cool like
fade.
lowrider, not fade. It would be like I want some.
You put some.
I want
put
some
lines
Joker
in it.
masks in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
You know
put
what
some
I
lines
mean?
in it.
I want to say like Lil Dummy or something.
What's up, man? Dude?
Little dummy.
Little dummy.
Pequeño dummy.
You put the thing in the back window.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want that in the back windows.
Are you gonna put the dice on it or no?
Pinstripe,
yeah.
dye.
Well, now you have to get hydraulics, dummy. You
No, you don't get
You don't
hydraulics. Hell
hydraulics,
no.
just get high.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody has a question.
Yeah, what's good?
System infection, is track 2 gonna drop tomorrow?
Yeah.
Track
It should
two
be.
should
It should.
drop-
What time is it?
Midnight.
What time is it?
Theoretically,
Midnight.
it's
What time is it
dropping
right now?
I
midnight.
don't fucking know.
You got a
10
fucking
o'clock.
watch on, dude.
It's just for looks, all
It's
right?
8:38 PST.
That's what I was gonna
It
say.
should be
MST.
out.
MS-13.
It should be out in 90 minutes.
Yeah, like
Oh,
an hour.
damn.
Yeah, because it
90
comes out
Comes
on
out midnight East Coast.
Depending
So-
if you guys behave, maybe we'll play it here for them, right? If they behave. If
It's
not,
called Teflon Broomstick. Shit's
So-
fire.
scream them.
So
No,
at-
next one, we
Cuts
won't
by
play here so
DJ
we can
Chunk.
get
Shout out
We do
to
have one
DJ
that dropped on
Chunk.
Sunday though.
Teflon broomsticks.
Teflon Broomstick.
I mean, how do you hide behind a broomstick?
Oh
It's
no,
just
you
too-
haven't
Look
seen the
at the-
artwork?
yeah, you haven't seen the artwork?
I haven't.
You'll see exactly
In 90 minutes.
In 90 minutes, you'll see
what
that.
a Teflon broomstick is.
It's actually the strongest type of broomstick, and we're developing it.
That's how, yeah. You see the handle? You see the handle? Yeah, you see that? Fucking blowing minds out here.
So
Hey, oh,
It looked like you can store some explosives in there too.
Exactly.
For real,
Yeah.
for real. There's
Pretty
room.
shady.
There's room.
That's why we can't go to Canada.
I just want to know what the trigger works.
It's like a Swiffer jet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said.
And does it have a kickback or no?
Huh?
It does it kick back or no?
No.
Because the Swiffer doesn't kick back, you know what I mean? She's like,
No,
Yeah.
no recoil.
No recoil on a Swiffer.
Recoil.
I don't know about weapons. I'm the only one that doesn't have a weapon.
Oh,
I
that
don't
could be
have
a
a weapon
song.
You
either.
don't have a weapon either?
No. I want to get one kind of, but at the same time, I'm like,
I don't have one of those weapons.
No?
I took dummy to shoot some weapons up the shooting
you
range.
should just
one time.
walk
You were
around with the
crazy.
katana, bro.
I have one.
I have one.
I guess I do have weapons. I do have
I
weapons.
got weapons. I just don't have one of those weapons.
It
Yeah.
makes a different noise.
I just
Yeah.
have the hat. You know what I
Nice.
mean? Pull,
Yeah.
that's
It's mine
it.
sick. It's got a like little design in the blade. I got it
Okay.
for $25.
Is
Did
that
you
the
get
one
one
that you
at a
took a
vintage
picture with?
Huh?
Is that the one in your picture you're holding that knife?
When?
The one that he sent. Ivy, you sent the pictures, and like I swear you're holding a
No,
sword.
he's
it's
holding
a
the broom.
broomstick.
That's a broomstick.
That looked dangerous.
That'd be out of context.
You've
for
never
sure.
seen anybody holding the broom going, ah!
He was holding the Teflon broomstick.
That's
I was like,
the
oh, who's
one.
this Xi Jinping over here? You know what I mean?
Hey,
Are
yo,
you-
Morning Cup of Culture says, "Dope trio, congrats on the upcoming tour."
What's up, bro?
Thank you,
Yo,
thank
bro,
you.
Morning
good to
Cup.
see you. Yeah,
What
dude.
up, though? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Tour's gonna be tight.
Tour's gonna be sick, man. I'm stoked.
Yep.
Are you gonna put anything else in your car? Or are you gonna let OCELOT go real quick
What?
for your car, dude? He's we're
No,
trying to wrap up
that's
the cars.
8:30.
I would put a fucking silly ass horn on it. Like either like
the
a
Mexican
train
ones?
horn or like.
Dude, what happened to that? Those were so popular. Remember, like in the 2000s.
It was too self-identifiable. You don't want ice on you. You play that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're coming right for you.
They hear you from
Just
3 blocks
listen for
away,
him.
like, oh,
Just
I heard
listen
it.
for him.
Oh, La Cucaracha. Let's go find it.
And watch it.
Oh, it's gonna be loud as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
I like the ones that have the.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Play it, dude. Play it.
It's him right there.
Fire, bro. Fire.
Yeah, you can play. You'll be fine.
Oh
That's
my
why they
God.
went away.
I like
Yeah.
the train horns. Remember when people would do that? They were
Yeah.
putting like
Yep.
train horns
Oh, yeah.
on the Geo Metro.
Our boy got a train horn in his Kia, and he says he scares people all the time walking across the
Yeah?
street and shit.
I might get a loudspeaker
Oh,
with the.
fucking kill it.
Yeah,
Hey, shorty.
He does.
Oh,
got a train
that's
horn.
nice. Like an intercom.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
top one. Oh,
I knew a kid who was training to be a firefighter in high school, and he had one of those. And we drove around one time high as hell and just yelling at people. It was really good fun.
Nice.
just tripping all the tweakers out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There wasn't tweakers around back then. It was the
They weren't in Ogden. They were in Salt Lake.
yeah.
Before
They were
moved
still
him.
out in Clearfield. You know, they hadn't walked yet.
Yeah.
They were on their mission. It
They were
was their
still scratching their
exodus.
scabs.
Getting distracted.
Yeah.
They'll be in Park City in a couple years. You know, Gotta make it up Harleys.
Yeah.
No, they're more
Deal with those
expensive
winners.
tweakers in Park City. They're the nose tweakers up there.
Dude, you just can't tell because they get the IV drips later. you
Yeah,
know?
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll do it and they can afford it, right? So they'll go to the clinic, get an IV drip. They're good for the day.
Yeah, they're good for
But their nose is
Damn,
always
that's a-
runny, you know?
That seems like a cool kind of life, right?
What, going to get an IV drip and then go to the plasma center
like,
and then
yeah.
fucking, like, is that what you're doing?
Smoke some crack and then feel okay the next day.
Yeah. If you have enough money,
Wait, wait.
I'm sure you can do it.
What
Yeah.
a time to be alive.
I'm not saying that I would, but I mean, like, yo, if you can
Tommy's
just
like,
casually
forget the
be
car.
like,
I know what I'm doing
you know
now.
what? Yeah, you know
We're
what?
gonna
Tonight's
sell
a good
that
night,
car.
babe. What do you think? You break out the crack.
You know, it's odd to think that people that were struggling back in the 90s and earlier when I was in my 20s actually calling going to the plasma center a hustle. Like, just think about it.
hustle.
It's like, really? No, you're not
3,000
actually getting, you're not actually hustling.
And
dog.
it's always like,
It's like the girls that sold the Sensi. You know how that was a big hustle? That was the original Sensi.
Stickers are
I'm
still
gonna
on
go
their
donate
windshield,
plasma,
dude.
Yeah.
Still on their windshield.
and the people that donate
Yeah.
plasma, they're like the most dehydrated. You look at
Of
them,
course,
you're
'cause
like,
they're
bro,
donating
how are they
plasma.
even getting anything out of it?
Donating
You know?
plasma like
You're
3
like-
times a week, that's got to be stressful.
They look like a piece of bacon.
That's why they
you know
love
what I mean?
Twilight, because there's like representation. They're fucking sunken eyes. That's why Twilight was so big.
What we do in the shadows.
They could relate, and that's why it was over in
Sunken
Seattle
faces.
or whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Couple daywalkers.
No sun and just shrunken eyes. All right.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to wrap up the car stuff? Or-
Yeah.
And one thing, honestly, that I'm honestly kind of mad. None of you guys have picked a dump truck. You know what I mean? You guys are
The street sweeper, our best car.
That's a company car. That's different.
That's a daily.
Now they-
We're in those all the
Street sweeper,
time.
It's not a dump truck.
in Mexico, they had. Go ahead, Avi.
Sorry. Question for OCELOT. Is it true you used to bump the Fat Boys on the Teddy Ruxpin sound system?
Yeah.
Was that made in the 50s?
Yeah.
What's that all about?
The Teddy Ruxpin was the first like stuffed animal that had a tape deck inside of it.
Oh damn!
So you could put any tape you wanted in it. You
And
put
he
it,
would
and
say
his
it,
mouth
yeah,
would
and he would
move,
say it.
and
He was an
I,
informant.
music-
I only
Yeah.
know that because of Asher Roth. He
Yo,
has in one of his
that's-
bars.
yeah,
And
Teddy
Ruxpin.
Ruxpins
That's
were
how I
dope.
was
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
showed
yeah.
up.
I had a Teddy Ruxpin fresh off the boat when those things came off
that's
from
nice.
China. I'm
You
sure.
had that toy?
That blue eye.
kinda
Yeah.
look like him a little bit.
And I absolutely used to play the Fat Boys, at least their Crushing album. I know I had that on tape
I'm
when
not
I had
familiar.
that
What's
thing.
their most famous song for the Fat Boys?
Can You Feel It is probably their most famous one.
Let's see. Can you look it up, Javi? Can you feel it? Karaoke number by Ocelot.
Can you feel
The
the,
Fat
love tonight?
Boys.
Oh, I definitely don't know this one.
You don't know this one? Which one do you know?
Maybe Crushing. Can you feel the love tonight?
know this
Elton
one,
John.
This one?
Oh my god.
Or is it the Fat Boys? Is this one good?
No, it's the
Jesus
Fat Boys.
Christ.
I think it's supposed to be the Fat Boys, Javi.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fat Boys.
Yeah.
Is Can You Feel
I don't
It?
know the verses on Can You Feel It because it
Well,
was.
it'll have the words
You know how
pop
to
up.
read. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Fat Boys.
Yeah, I think Can You Feel It came out in like '84.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's right
there
there.
it is. There it
Can
is.
you
Javi.
feel
That's
the
the instrumental.
karaoke?
Oh my god.
Pull it up a little bit.
Yo, karaoke audio
Hey.
sounds so bad though.
Get it.
You got it, Ocelot. Put it up, Javi.
Juicy
Let's go.
James
Now
in the house.
introducing
Street
Ocelot.
sweepers.
The Fat Boys.
Can you feel it?
Making his way.
When I'm alone in my room,
You
I
should have
get
done Crushing. Can you feel it?
Oh,
Can you feel it?
Can you feel it?
Can you do the 3-man
Can you
Can you feel it?
Can you feel
feel
it?
it?
Can you?
this is
Can
good.
you?
This is a good song.
Can you?
I like it too.
Feel
Can
it?
you feel it?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
Ocelot, take us.
Damn, how many breaks they need?
That's why you picked this song. There's no lyrics. There wasn't any format back then. Nobody there wasn't.
You knew how to count?
Nah, dude, they're gonna do the 4. This is the cuts. You know what I'm saying? They're getting ready.
They thought the bear was possessed, you know? What is it? Hey, Ocelot.
Now you cooled it.
Whoa, but it's time to get steady on the ball. Get on the floor and listen to Marky D's rhymes galore. Cause the music is The highs are crisp and the bass is chunky.
And the final ingredient, the movement of the feet, a complete street meat, a funky fresh treat. What the fuck? That a lyric? Did you read that shit? Yo, run that shit back. What did he just fucking say? What the fuck? Hold on.
Come on.
No, keep going,
Pause it.
A little bit further.
It's like the birth of the
Little bit further.
YMCA right here.
I've been listening to this.
Keep going. One more. Yeah, right
And
there,
the
right
final,
there.
dude.
Go back. Go back to
was
where
talking
you
about
And the final
and the
ingredient, the movement of the feet,
a
the complete street meat, a
funky
funky fresh treat.
Dude.
Ocelot was still trying to
Maybe
tell
give
you.
him a pep talk, because he has to deliver this. When people are wanting him to deliver Ocelot, we're going to rewind it a little bit. He's going to drop in a
So he
Jesus
was bumping
Christ.
this in his Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah.
When did the Teddy Ruxpin
remember
come out?
these fucking lyrics.
Look up when the Teddy Ruxpin came out, and that'll tell you about the
That's my fucking
bars.
brother
dog.
out here commenting on this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's you, Tom.
Tell Tom to drop some more questions. We're serious. He's in the back with your funky fresh meat all up in the cheeks.
Making me rap a song I haven't rapped in 40 years, 38 years.
Oh, look, dude, you would be rich right now.
1985, the Teddy
500?
Ruxpin came out. Tell me what hip hop was like.
My
back
mom
then.
spent $500 on
No,
that.
that's how much
That's how
they're
much it
worth
is
now.
Oh.
Inflation and
That
stuff
shit
like
was
that. Come on,
probably.
Ocelot.
I was like, what the
he
fuck?
felt really
Never
loved
bought
for a
my
minute.
mom loves me.
He felt so
yo,
loved.
There we go.
That's
Okay.
crazy still.
Because that was like the Christmas
Paying
present.
$70 right now
For a teddy
for
bear.
a teddy bear?
Yo,
Yeah,
for a sound
Dog, it had a
system, okay?
tape deck in it.
Imagine they had a
dog.
tablet inside. That's
Put
what it
that
would be
inside
now.
your Geo tracker, dog.
Dog.
That shit's bumping.
You're just grabbing it by the paws and swinging it around. Because he can turn left.
All right, tell us your car so we can wrap this up.
I mean, there's a few different ones, man, but like a 1994, it's going to be one or the other. But I go a V-Dub Corrado.
Oh, dang, huh? Shout out to Mr. Miyagi.
And just fucking do whatever I can to the engine, the fucking everything, dog. That would be
like
my
that.
jam,
That was
dog.
nice.
That's kind of
nice.
fire.
1994 V-Dub Corrado, man.
You're stuck with the fucking V8 or a V12 now.
I'm not going above 20
5
miles per
per
hour.
hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that would be
cruising
that would be
by.
the car. I keep.
Oh,
I
that
keep
one's nice.
I like it.
Hey,
Yeah.
save that so we can buy it later, Javi.
you're rolling by my house, just going, oh!
Like those old Datsuns with
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, dude, that's a.
He magically knows all the words then, I bet. I'm not on the spot. You
Mark.
Complete meat. The fresh
was Marky
treat.
Mark part of that shit?
No, hell no.
No, the Fat
It's
Boys.
Prince Marky D.
Okay.
In Mexico, they had a lot of those ones, huh, Javi? Well, they
What,
were the
these
Jettas,
ones?
remember? They looked like that. In Mexico, look up old Jetta, Mexico City.
You probably have the
1990.
Wolfgang Jettas.
Yo,
in,
Mexico City's fire.
Well,
Place is cool as hell. He said, well, why? Well, what?
look, see, that's like the Mexican version.
Yo, that's the one that they fucking did the drive-by in and fucking. Oh, that was a Beamer in Venice.
Yeah, it's
No,
like that.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, you see? My uncle had one of these, and my grandma hated him. Well, it was her son, my uncle. And she used to have a. What's that?
Obviously, bro.
Well, my grandma used to have a maid, so she had a maid that lived inside of the house. And my uncle, he was an engineer, so he was like the first engineer in the neighborhood. He was gonna make good money. And the lady, she was Mayan. Look up chapanecas really quick.
It's one of my favorite
If you
words.
told me to look that up, I wouldn't know how to spell that
I
shit.
would spell it exactly like that. Exactly like that.
But maybe look like old viejita, you know what I mean? And this was like the maid, and she was like maybe 4 feet tall because they're Mayan.
Yeah.
So that
Well, that
lady-
looks more like her.
so that lady's in your.
Maybe look up La India Maria, actually. Well, kind of. But this is kind of my aunt. Now she's my aunt. But she kind of looks like this, like she was a
She's
little
4
bit
foot?
chunky.
Wait, she's your aunt, but she used to be the maid?
So she used to be the
So
maid,
your
right?
uncle swooped? He was like, hey.
So my grandma hated her, right? Because like
This lady?
no,
Lady looks like this lady, dude.
I'm just she got my uncle's money. Look at her.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm just
No,
like,
so this is kind of what she looked like. Kind of like
why
her,
did it take
her
you
name
so
is
long to
Maria
Google
Luisa.
her?
You know, so she kind of looks like this. They dress like this, like
Yes.
traditional.
Yeah, real
So yeah,
traditional.
she had her from the jungle, and she was like the maid in Mexico City, and then she bagged my uncle up. You know, so my grandma hated her. You know, so
Was
they
your
ended
uncle
up
happy?
getting married. Well, they ended up getting married, and my grandma would always look for witchcraft. Like they would go over to their house,
Brujeria.
like she would find like a rolled up sock, and she's like, "This bitch."
No.
She's making him drink sock water, and you know what? Put a curse on my son, and blah blah blah. And she would get so mad, but the lady, Maria Luisa, my aunt, she would always bring like her family to like visit for Christmas and stuff like that. And it would be like people that never had any civilization because they were up in the jungle.
Oh yeah,
Mayan, yeah.
Yeah, and she brought her. I guess I'm not sure if she would be my aunt, but it was her sister Nellie. That's what they would call her. And like, bro, she had never seen a TV. You know, so she
Yeah.
had never seen a TV.
What?
And they turned it on, dude, and she went like on a 4-day no sleep, just like
Off
she
of
went,
that?
and she went into shock. So you would just
That's
walk into the
crazy.
house, and you would just see Nellie. She was just like, so now they just had to like, she would just have to live in there, and she was just like this, like watching the TV because.
Jesus Christ.
It was like Apocalypto, but instead of a ship, it was a TV. And I think she's still living there, but yeah, like she would just like she didn't know what to do, and she would just like you'd walk in there, they got a random 56-year-old lady looking at a TV.
This is the same uncle with
mean-
the Jetta, with the V-Dub.
No, that was my gay uncle. Alejandro.
Yo.
No, but yeah, I just remember because that's he had a wife like that.
It's like, no, we weren't talking about that guy.
I don't know why that triggered my memory, But shout out to Nelly. So she saw the TV and then she went like
Shout
on a.
out to
And how
Nelly.
she was
I hope
old
Nelly's
when she
doing all
saw it?
right, yo.
She
Well,
did the first
think
Mexican
about the
binge
culture
watch.
shock. But think about the culture shock. Like all of a sudden, like they're showing you all these stories from outside, like any
Telenovelas?
perspective you've ever had.
I mean, that's like the
And
And
most.
yeah, and it's like more
That's
technology.
the
you
most
haven't
culture
seen
shock
depicted.
that
Yeah, dude, that
exists
shit
in
would
the
fucking-
world.
And they would have to wipe her eyes, because he was going like this.
No way!
Yeah,
I would have just turned the TV
They
off.
like they get a little rag, fucking hit her with those fucking because her eye boogers.
Some
Yeah,
Windex.
Just do the little,
Fabuloso, come
and then you feed him
That's
back.
the shit, dude. That's
What
the
color, dude?
truth.
Which one?
The purple, yo.
Purple, yeah, always purple. Lavender.
Yo, the janitor at one of my bars, she mixes the Fabulosos.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
makes
really?
this one that's this purple one, but
You
it's
know
like
you're not
with
supposed
the
to
green.
drink it, right?
What?
Because you're a
He
bartender.
says at my bar she mixes. Yeah.
No, but it just
Fabuloso.
smells like she made us some squirt bottles to clean shit, and it smelled the best.
That dude,
Yeah.
Fabuloso
And she never made it again, and I'm like, what the fuck
But you,
was the recipe?
you got to
You
be
can
careful
make it for
because
him?
if you mix, I think it's like ammonia and fabul. You made mustard gas.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely,
It
absolutely.
kills
Yeah.
you.
Kill yourself. You better open the bathroom doors
No, but
because you'll
somebody
die.
dumped some bleach at up in Park City at one of the restaurants on the hill.
Yeah.
Dumped bleach in one of the urinals, but someone else had already dumped some other chemical.
Yeah.
It literally exploded.
Holy
Like the porcelain shattered and fucking ripped
Barely?
this person's
Recently?
face off. It was like 2 years ago.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
like
watch
having
out, dude.
piss in your face, right?
Well, at least it was
Piss.
clean.
It was
porcelain
clean, yeah.
covered piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sterilized
Piss covered
piss.
porcelain.
Yeah.
Sterilized, dude.
You guys never had an attack like that? Something like that happened to you, like or a weird experience, something like that?
I had a fucking 50-gallon drum of formaldehyde and something else get mixed once, and that fucked us up. We got fucking blocked in a corner from all the fucking weird chemical smoke that was coming out of it.
Where were you? Can you?
At the dead body shop.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Dead
Yeah,
body
the
shop.
dead
Oh, that's
body
what they used
shop.
to inject them, huh? To put them
Yeah.
inside?
The formaldehyde.
Yeah, but I've been through it. Yeah, that's what they use.
Oh
Yeah.
damn!
So
So
then
what
we
happened?
just had
You
a-
just like you just got a little wolf of that hoof?
And we got a big woof of that hoof, dog. Like, we got a big woof of that shit. And, we were pretty sure it fucked us up, but our boss was like, you're good. Don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah, because you didn't know any better because you were fucked
And it
up.
was illegal as fuck, so it's not like he wanted us to.
I feel
think
bad
we
for
were
Oswald
fucked up.
sometimes. You know what I mean? He's a
Yeah.
nice guy. But dude, he's had it rough sometimes.
You have no idea. 98% of it I've put myself in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But now you're like superhuman, huh? Like,
Oh, yeah.
how
I like to
often
think
do you
so.
get sick? You don't get sick anymore. huh?
Yeah, knock on wood. I got strep throat a year ago for the first time in my life, and that shit fucked me up.
Oh, really?
Fucked me up. Yeah, I was in bed crying for fucking 5 days straight. And I'm straight pussy when I get fucking sick. Like,
Because you never get sick, huh?
yeah.
What is it called? The mitochondria cause?
No.
You know what else though?
Mitochondria?
I don't drink water. Like,
We can tell.
yeah,
You never touch the water.
no, no.
He's like,
You gonna drink that?
I drink coffee. I mean, it's not that I don't drink
Mountain
water.
Dew.
I have nothing against it. I've never formed a habit of
what do you
staying
drink?
hydrated. Coffee,
oh man, also that's so
Red
bad.
Bull.
milk, Red Bull.
Milk.
Maybe we need to go see the doctor really quick for Ocelot.
You probably drank a
I
bunch of
think
Sobeys, huh?
TL is saying OCELOT had a toilet seat slammed on his junk once.
Yeah.
My name is Ocelot, and this is the toilet climb.
Pre jackass.
Yeah, my brother fucking looked at me one day when we were little youngsters and I was pissing. He was pissing. He finished up. He looked at me, looked at the toilet seat, looked at me, grabbed the toilet seat, and slammed it on my dick.
Oh my god.
That shit.
Was it just resting on the toilet? What are you doing?
I was the
Like,
right height.
down.
I was the right height for my. It was long enough. Is what it was.
You got to think about that for a moment.
That's 10 feet tall,
yeah,
man.
you gotta think about that. You're just like, dude,
And he just fucking
you
slammed
just rested
my
on the ledge.
Peter
Like,
in
I don't
a
want to carry
fucking
it.
toilet seat.
He slammed that shit on that shit.
Oh yeah, just slammed it straight down.
That's an older brother for you.
Yeah.
That's how I know that's your older brother.
I had to fight
And
my
it still
older
looks
brother
normal?
naked once.
You had to fight
He
him.
was
My girl says so.
Oh, you
That was not.
My wife likes how it looks. I don't know what normal is, but it's normal for me.
Big hammerhead.
It's flat.
I definitely gave.
It looks like a
Holes
spade.
on each side.
It's got that hammerhead shark, baby.
Shit.
Flat at the end.
It's naturally ribbed. It's all good.
It's just like
It looks like a cyber
Flattened
truck.
out,
You know,
yeah.
just
If you ever need a screwdriver, call Ocelot. He'll fucking help you out, bro.
Merch question. What merch are you guys gonna have on tour?
We're gonna
Dummy.
have a bunch
You
of
guys
merch.
answer that one. We got some good shit.
We got 2 different kinds of shirts. We got hoodies. We got beanies. We got CDs, stickers. Yeah.
All brand new shit.
you guys sign it? You
All
guys
street
sign it too,
sweeper
huh?
shit.
Yeah, every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. You guys find nice stuff, huh?
I'll buy a hoodie if you guys sign mine.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's $100.
No.
For the signature, for
Yes.
the hoodie.
The hoodie's an additional thing. The signature.
you. Whole song. I fell for it.
No, I'll just say no.
Okay.
Well,
Neutralize. Okay, relax. But maybe I was gonna say, host, because we haven't been yet. Now that we're doing life, we haven't been to the doctor's office. Maybe we can diagnose. You can diagnose Ocelot. He doesn't drink water.
It's
He might
water
be, it
diagnosed.
might be so bad I might retire after this.
But you think how you can take us to the doctor's office?
Yeah, you want me to loop it?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me some time.
Okay. Well, we're here at the medical facility with Dr. Host. Come on, Dr. Host.
Thank you.
I don't know if I should be clapping.
And
That's
maybe,
it. He's got the clap.
and we know sometimes people like this, Dr. Host. I'm a CNA. Sometimes people like this, they hide, their symptoms, right? They don't want to be honest because, this is maybe their first experience with a doctor,
It's
with
scary.
a healthcare professional. So maybe we have Ivy and Dumluck. Maybe you can tell us maybe some other symptoms that he expresses or you guys notice other than drinking water, some things that concern you guys.
Go first.
Go first.
You're going to want my list after.
A lot of hot dogs.
That's not a symptom, but I mean,
That's a health issue, I think.
How
Might be
many?
a mental issue.
Somebody asked, do we bring our own brooms to the show?
Please.
Yeah, they might not let you in with
They
them,
might not
but
let you in,
guys
but
can,
we'll sign it outside afterwards,
yeah.
though.
Bring your own brooms.
Handheld, like the little baby jams, like
You're at the doctor, guys, okay?
He's been
Fucking
sweating a
fuck
lot
down.
recently, actually.
Sweating?
sweating
Sweating.
profusely or just a little bit.
Little irritability.
Nah.
Irate? He's an irate?
you didn't see me last night at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, a little bit of sweating. I wouldn't say profusely, but I'd say more than normal. Very forgetful too. He's actually there's actually been a couple of moments where we've ordered food, and then he sat there for a minute and said, "Did we already order food?" So he's quite forgetful.
Is that after a backwoods session though?
No, that's after
I've noticed that too.
That's after multiple backwards.
Yeah, I noticed that too. We'll be
So
talking
he's
about
doing cannabis. is what
Yeah,
you
he's
guys
been
think,
smoking
too?
a lot more too.
A lot more cannabis.
probably more backwood inhalation than oxide.
Any front ones or no?
Huh?
Any front ones? Frontwoods.
No,
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 just
just
backwards.
just back,
Backwards.
just back.
Backwoods.
Interesting. I have one.
His front wood is very flat. If you know what I mean.
Yo,
That's
what
also a
happens when you
symptom.
get hit in the head, guys.
I've been hitting the fucking head a lot.
That particle board.
That one.
Anything else that maybe his significant other? Anything else that you could think of your significant other? Anything other concerns? Any other pre-existing
Concerns of
conditions?
myself. I got no fucking concerns
Okay,
for
that's
myself. dog.
Do you feel dehydrated or do you
Never.
feel fine?
Never.
Okay. Well, that's the only question I had because the other two
Yes.
answered. I mean, I didn't even give you the diagnosis.
Oh, okay.
That was just a question.
Okay, I thought that was the end of it. And you
No,
said
getting ripped
you
off.
were, I thought you just said no. I was like, oh, if he feels okay, well then we're all right.
You have not been taking advantage of your Medicaid. Okay, here. I'll do this one pro bono. No freaky. So really, the issue might be your internal carotid plexus, which the carotid. It's an artery that runs through your neck. I don't know if you know that.
No, I
This
didn't.
might play into your. When did you get strep? You said this year or last year?
A year ago.
Year ago. Okay. So it's a network of nerves on the internal carotid artery, again, in the neck, formed by internal carotid nerves. So your nerves might be affected. And given all the car accidents you've been in, maybe this is why. The internal carotid plexus supplies sympathetic nerves to the branches of the internal carotid artery, and tympanic plexus, tympanic being in the temples, right?
Yeah.
So do you get disoriented easily or no?
Yeah.
Well, the nerves of the
When I sneeze real bad, I go, oh.
One day.
I sneezed. I was in Durango working a job this last fall, and I was driving back to the Airbnb from the gig, and I sneezed so bad. I went blind for like 60 seconds. I had to pull the fuck over. I couldn't see shit.
What?
I went blind.
You're driving with him.
So there's another
sneezed, and
symptom.
I couldn't see. Like I was blind. I was like,
He's
what?
like the male Helen Keller.
Just a sneeze.
Buddy, that doesn't say water.
I think I need some water. No, wasn't a thought.
Well, it also affects the nerves of the cavernous sinus.
Yeah.
So, because it goes from the neck up to your temples and down into your sinus. So
He's gonna go to the
that's
doctor.
where the fibers
doctor
pass. So
tomorrow.
they might either be compressed. So maybe you should check out like. Have you ever had a massage with like the lymphatic nodes and stuff, like where they press into your and drain you? You should try that and see if that helps.
Train you like
Drain.
You ever
Like
had
Nirvana?
a massage where they drain
Like,
you?
well, the lymph
Drain
nodes
you,
hold
yeah.
like bacteria and stuff
Yeah.
because they cleanse
Yeah.
your body. So if they massage it out, like,
Well,
but you'll need to drink water afterwards. That's how you get
as
rid
far
of it.
as like nerves and all that shit and that part of my system. Like I've had seizures since I was a baby, so like to be surprised that some later in life kind of situations that could be related to my
Neurological
situation.
stuff, yeah.
So
Lack of water.
who knows?
yeah. So, I mean, you should drink maybe a little bit more water.
You know, I as you said earlier, you know, like I like to consider myself fairly superhuman.
Yeah.
And I every once in a while I'm like, I'm just trying to start drinking water. I wonder how much better I could be of a human being. And it's like I can't get one bottle down. You give me a fucking Mountain Dew, a Coke, a fucking
You look like you have Mountain Dew for breakfast.
a fucking glass of fucking milk, like a cup of hot coffee, it'll be gone in 30 seconds to like 5 minutes. Bottle of water, will not finish it.
You won't even touch it.
So
will
just start
not.
drinking decaf.
Fuck that.
What? No, I mean like at night.
Oh, that's
because you
good,
can stay
a decaf, huh?
hydrated. Because it's actually they came out with the study a couple years ago that
I drink
they always
coffee at
thought-
night though.
I keep doing that. That's hydration.
Like having a cup of coffee after dinner, like 8 p.m. Like,
But if you get decaf, it would taste like coffee.
But
It would
why-
be- he's trying to give
Yeah,
you
you can.
placebo
So then,
effect.
like,
Yeah.
you can have one at 8, but then you can
Yeah.
have decaf at 9. You can have decaf at 10. So then you're still hydrated.
dog, I'm not gonna be blasphemous and try to find decaf Cafe Bustelo or some
that a
shit,
hot
dog.
take,
I'm
dude?
not. I'm not.
Decaf
I'm just
the
worried about
fucking-
your health, dude. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
dog,
help you
this,
stay.
This is the only reason
hydrated.
they brought you.
We're just
This
gonna
is
get
the
IVs.
fucking
We're
intervention.
just gonna get IVs, dude.
Today on Ocelot's intervention. You know?
That's
Jesus
actually why we
Christ.
brought you here.
All those filming behind the scenes of you smoking and drinking fucking Mountain Dew, you know?
Jesus, I'm from fucking Michigan, dude.
Dr.
I'm
Pepper.
sorry.
Hey, which one of you is going to be like that guy that goes, remember that guy? Do the crying intervention guy.
Yeah.
Which one of you guys going to do that?
He was
Maybe it has
a
to be Ocelot, right? He's the guy that's getting intervention.
he was a
He's gonna
professional
sneeze and
boxer.
start doing that.
That dude was a professional
Yeah, it's
boxer.
that one.
Hey, don't guys. I'm allergic to cats.
Yeah.
Deep down in my heart,
Dumb luck to Ocelot right now.
Yeah.
I still love you.
Love you, bro. Look at that.
Thanks, Holly. You're good.
Look up who that dude was. That dude was a champion, dude. That dude was a professional boxer.
Dude, that sounds like a dinosaur mating call.
Wow.
Do you know his name, Ivy?
No, I don't know it off the top of my head.
Look up black boxer.
That's one of my fucking
That's
heroes
not George
right there.
Foreman. Come on.
Professional
it's,
professional
black
boxer
boxer.
crying intervention.
Intervention. Who knows what we're gonna find? I'm
The
scared,
video's
guys.
sad.
Bunch of brain dead boxers.
I know, dude.
What do we say? Professional.
Intervention. You Google that dude crying shame. The
Rocky
champion
Lockridge.
Yeah, dude. Look at he's got his world
I
titles in the
fucking-
picture.
To be honest, I hate intervention.
Bam.
Man, this shit's sad as hell.
Wikipedia. What's
I
it
had
say,
intervention
dude?
with somebody
Hey,
once.
also,
It went
maybe
That's good.
you think you could do a challenge for us?
well. I mean, isn't that the idea of a challenge to attempt it?
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
So we're gonna challenge Ocelot. Maybe put some intense music on really quick. Homie.
Jesus Christ.
For the first time, you guys are gonna witness.
Oh no. Intense.
Drink water. Is that-
Chug a bottle of water. Wait, fuck you guys. You have to introduce it. You guys will introduce Ocelot.
he
the
just goes
challenge?
into anaphylactic shock.
Oh, not this one, not this. This sounds like he's gonna die.
You just let us know what the
said-
introduction is, and we'll
He
get
said
to it.
intense, bro.
There you go. Maybe
It is a
tension.
battle.
No,
Tension.
it's nice.
Yes.
Introducing the man who has never drank one full bottle of water
Projectile vomit.
is about to attempt the impossible.
He doesn't even know how to unscrew the cap.
The man from Michigan. The man from Michigan. The motherfucking street sweepers.
Making me drink some fucking
Senior
water.
manager.
You know,
Awesome.
my wife will be proud of everybody in this room.
Hell
right
yeah.
now. I just
Can
like
he
to
do
say
it?
that.
Ocelot! 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 Ocelot!
If you do it again, you can wear the chain.
I'm good. I don't wear fake gold.
This is not fake, my boy. What?
I know.
I could get your clutch fixed. with
He already
this.
tried to pawn it. Okay.
Hey, how does it feel to be applauded as an adult for drinking water? You know, I'll never experience that.
You can chug about I'll plot right now.
No, I'm good.
Oh, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Thank you.
Your skin looks better.
I feel good.
You
I
might
bet.
sleep nicely tonight.
You're not mad at me or anything,
see.
Ocelot? We're friends still?
He's gonna kill you.
We didn't say that. We didn't say
Hey,
that.
maybe take us to a couple
What he didn't tell
holidays,
you is that
Simon.
he volunteered at the dead body shop.
Well, we have a couple Mountain Dew stored somewhere. You know.
I got cold red. I got cold red.
Don't fuck with it.
Is
I
that
don't
a
fuck with
first-
Baja Blast. I don't fuck with Code
Just
Red.
straight-
I just
just
drink
a
Mountain
regular?
Dew. Yeah, and it's not like I don't have cases of fucking Mountain Dew in my fridge. That shit does not happen in my house. It is
Just
not
2
that
liters.
kind
You
of
just
a
stop at the gas
home.
station every morning, like a routine.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
But it's Starbucks. That replaced it.
What's your guys'
As
guilt drink, dude? What's the guilt drink around here?
Guilt drink?
Yeah, what's one that you're like, oh man, I wish I could put this down? Soda or whatever. One of those.
I don't wish I could put Mountain Dew down. I just want to say that.
I drink tea a lot, but I mean, it's good for me, I guess.
Tea's
Yeah,
fine.
I
Yeah.
like tea.
I'm an athlete, dude. Division 2.
Yeah, dude. Division 2
So I only do
water.
Americano.
I
and
only
water.
drink water.
Yeah, Americano and water. You know what I mean?
Americanos are
I
fire.
was hooked on cherry Coke for like years ago though.
Yeah,
once.
vanilla
I don't know
Coke
what
was-
It used to be
but-
Sprite for
Yeah, I
me.
used to
Dr.
drink like
Pepper,
a 12
dude.
pack a day.
Dude, cherry Coke
Close
was so
to
good.
a 12 pack a day.
You drank that much soda too?
When I was a kid.
Can I ask a question? Russ?
Yeah.
Why do white people drink so much soda, bro?
Shit that our parents get us to do to shut
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean?
It was never in my house growing
No?
up. Soda was not allowed in my house.
You're
We
just making
could.
up for lost time then. That's what it sounds like.
I make up for life.
Never drink water again, man.
My parents didn't buy me a Nintendo. Like, it took serious begging to get the Sega when I finally got that shit. And so, like, from sweets to, like, it's not that there wasn't sweets in my house or sugars and shit like that, but, like, we weren't allowed to have sodas in the house. It wasn't something we could just have in the fridge and drink. We didn't have Lucky Charms and Fruit Loops and
could
shit
have
like
Kool-Aid or
that.
anything?
Guess what? I got in my fucking fridge right now in my cupboards.
Dude,
Lucky
that's why you
Charms,
were
Fruit Loops.
superhuman
You know what I'm
because
saying?
of your when they developed you.
Your upbringing.
Yeah, they turned into superhuman. Now you're freaking wasting all that potential away.
I'm not. Oh, thanks.
Should have been a doctor. Could have diagnosed yourself.
Oh shit.
Baby, take the wheel. I'm about to sneeze.
I was kidding. Also, I love you. I love
No,
you.
no. You good.
Sorry.
You good. You good. I ain't even worried.
Maybe can I make another question, Hoss?
I mean, that was your other question.
Okay,
So.
we can go.
Yeah.
Give us a. Oh wow.
What is
Yeah.
this, dude?
I prefer the one on the left.
National
Let's
bubble
go with
wrap
the
day.
cake.
Which
dude.
one do you guys want to start first?
Yeah, you guys pick.
Small appliance savings, dude.
Chocolate cake day, dude.
Small appliance.
Fuck that. Let's go with the bubble wrap day, dog.
And that's for Vietnam. Do you know what I mean? They probably made that over
I'm
there.
just saying.
Oh, bubble wrap.
Well, yeah, that does make me kind of.
That's today?
My
This
wheels
is today?
turn.
Today, bubble wrap day.
Today.
They first sealed 2 shower curtains together in 1956 in the town of Hawthorne. This technique created a smattering of air bubbles.
Oh, do you think they did it on accident?
Yeah, it looks
It was
like
like a like shower curtain facility, and then it's just like the guy
Fuck, we
was-
can wrap
Yeah.
everything in this.
Then he was like, "Whoa, dude, this is really like."
It's nice. Yeah.
And they
That's what-
popped
that-
it, and there was this immense amount of joy. To it.
Yeah, just euphoria, dog.
I like to believe that's the first.
And then one of them
fidget
grabbed
toy.
it, rolled it, went. The first time somebody ever did that, like, fuck, I wanted to be there.
Oh, that would be nice, dude. This is what I don't like about now that we live. It's like we can't even make cool inventions. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you invent something like that, you're like the coolest person. Now, what do you have to invent? Like the line to invent something now, it's like we have a lot of pressure. What would you invent? I'm like, don't look at me like that. Like you got fucking 800 patents.
What are
I
you
used to-
talking
I used
about?
to
It's
have
hard.
ideas. I used to have ideas like that.
So what would you invent? Okay, you look at me all weird. See what happens. What would you invent?
I don't know. I can't. Let me get.
what
I'll
I
come
thought.
back to me. I'll give me about a minute and a half.
Yeah. What about you? You would invent something nice, like maybe for
dude.
for the farm. What would you need? Or maybe for music. You know,
For
it's your
for,
invention.
for both, I've already kind of got some ideas for like, in the farm world, we use a lot of like twine, right?
the string thing.
The string things to hold hay together, and they're garbage cans full, and so like I don't know, like a camping chair and shit like that, like outerwear that's made out of like twine and recycled like plastic from twine or something. I thought about
We
making.
have the name for it. You ready, host? String theory. Patent
pending.
pending.
Patent.
That'll be the name.
I knew this was a setup.
So, dude, that would be a nice company. Dude, come on, we'll let you have it.
You can
But it'll be
me?
string.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll lease it. But that's a good name, string theory
This
from
fucking
Twine.
Shark Tank shit.
I know what I'd invent.
Yeah.
I'd invent an affordable, similar to like massage rollers, but bigger, that conforms to the edges of your body and pulls you, like, to straighten your legs out from gravity and shit. Your legs and your back and stuff.
I think that's a massage chair, isn't it?
No, not like massages it out, but like pulls your extremities apart slightly.
What's the old medieval
That's a
wheel?
torture
Chiropractor.
tactic.
Yeah, that is, but
Is
not
that
a
a torture
torturous
rack?
one.
Of course.
Not a
Somebody's
torturous
a
one.
freak.
You lay in it for like 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
You know, and it just stretches you out, and then you get your posture back, and like all the compression on your joints stops
Say-
happening and stuff.
Nice.
Stretches you out.
That's a different kind of invention. You know what I'm saying?
What is that? What is that fucking old torture? Fucking,
The rack.
The
Torture
rack.
rack.
Torture
To the
rack.
rack.
Yeah, torture
Yeah.
rack.
Or just Google racks.
Not Nordstrom is where I got my jacket.
Not
but
Nordstrom.
Did you pay for your jacket?
$15.
Okay.
It's
15?
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
nice for $15.
Maybe-
Maybe
I mean,
you
it's just
can-
nice, but 15 makes
See,
it
like
nicer.
this, but comfortable. You
Been
know,
invented.
some plush. Yeah, but this was to hurt
That's the people in India. That's how they sleep, bro.
Like, because they made those those
I think
things
it's
where you'd
called
hang upside
decompress.
down on them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Remember those things they
Yeah.
made like 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah, where
but
they
you can
hang
only
like
do
a
it for
bat.
30 seconds,
Yeah,
and then
'cause
you
then
get
you-
lightheaded.
Of course.
So, like, something you can lay down on that's comfortable, but that, like, pulls your joints. Because, holy shit, what I would pay for that right now.
See, look
I
at
think
that.
they have it already.
What? Well, okay, I can't invent it. Fuck. Patent pending.
Patent approved, actually, on this one.
Patent. Shut up, dude. Mine looks way different.
Yeah, well, you can make yours where it has like foam,
Damn.
right? That goes around your body and it'll.
That's
like,
what I mean. Yeah,
sneak
this
you
mine's
in.
different.
Maybe it has water.
Mine's automated, you know? It's
Well,
not
we use
just
all the
like,
water
here's a
beds from
foam
the
pillow
past.
for your knees and here's a strap for your back.
Oh, then look at that guy right there.
Those look way more expensive. You said affordable.
Yeah, mine's affordable. Mine's going to cost like,
It's gonna look like that one. Let's
You
see.
buy that
Go.
giant fucking parking ATM with a goddamn strap.
I don't know if my invention was good, but I had to come up with something.
You can just set it up next to the Tesla chargers.
Well, I don't fuck
Oh,
no.
seriously? You have
Yeah,
to wait
those,
an
those
hour.
people will need that because they love being in their Tesla all day long. They need this.
Yeah.
You can put it in the minivan. Then we do it. Put it in a Toyota Sienna. One of these things.
Yeah.
Well, what are we talking about? They already exist.
We're
looking at
mine's
them.
different.
Okay.
This is
Hey.
affordable.
Similar how you have a flathead, you know? Mine's different.
It's a nice. It was decent,
Wow.
I like
right?
it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You want to invent something else, Ocelot? What would you make?
I
Something
don't
nice?
want to invent anything.
What would you make, Klaus? You make something? We make a nice invention.
Dehydration is clearly a thing here. I would have a little pack that would basically spinal tap into your system, and it would have a reverse osmosis, so you can just filter water from the air, and it
Oh, from
just
your
seeps it right
body?
into your body. You don't even have to drink water; you just wear the thing.
But I don't, and I'm not dehydrated.
Oh, you don't think you are? You forgot because you sneezed.
Hang up.
But yeah,
we
that
can
would be
call
my-
it the Air IV, right?
yeah. Patent pending.
Pending. You
That's
can be part
fire.
of it too.
Not picture the movie Air Bud with him on the front. Air Ivy. He looks like a dog though.
He's holding a golden retriever like
Yeah,
the
that's
pit
it.
bulls, you
It's
know?
just him.
Yeah, just holding
The same image is just him added holding the
the golden retriever.
retriever.
Oh, that would be nice. So
In a pool, though, because we need water in the marketing to let people know.
Yeah, that it's for hydration.
Man, I'm trying to see. Do you know what you would make, Javi? Or like, what if you could make a cool invention? You know, because they already have self-driving cars. You know, a flying car that would be kind of dope. Oh, I know what I would make. I would make what is it, like a drone, but it's a submarine. You know what I mean?
They have those.
But you can use it yourself. You know,
They have
like
those.
You go in there. Oh, what is it called?
I don't know, but they have like
what I thought.
personal submarines. Personal submarines, yeah.
Yeah, like these,
Oh,
like
nice.
Those are drones. If you type in the personal submarine, they have little two-seaters.
Like completely.
They have
already
them on
made,
those
yeah.
yachts. Like, you ever seen Below Deck?
Yeah, wait,
Oh.
that's
They have
the one
them.
that
They have
blew
them that
up.
they rent. Those things are sick.
Look at the shark, dog! Look at the shark.
Ocelot right there.
You're not worried about imploding or anything like
No,
that?
they only go to a certain depth.
And you know what you're doing. Like you don't go kill yourself.
You're not like, let's
It's
go
like
to
you
the
don't
Titanic.
jump
Like
off of the
bumper
top of a
carts,
building.
You know, the
Like,
Caribbean? Oh, I would do that, like bumper carts like this, but for the ocean.
Speaking
the
of,
shark jumps out of the
That
water.
would be
speaking
dope.
of like going there and killing yourself, you know, no, just the guys
Bumper
that are
cars.
billionaires and they used PS4 controllers. Remember that little
Yeah.
Titanic thing?
Well, and when they
Yeah,
were
yeah,
going
You're a
yeah.
down,
billionaire, and the
when
thing
they
you
were-
buy is a PS4 controller.
when they were
Yes.
going down, there was like it wasn't a crack. There was something that like with the you could see from the inside, but the
Oh.
outside was getting squished.
Okay.
And someone was like, "Oh, it's no big deal. Don't worry."
It was
about
already
it.
getting compressed. And
Yeah.
it's like, we'll just keep going.
No
But dude,
big
like
deal.
it happened. So did you watch those breakdowns of how quick it happened?
Because at a certain depth, it just
Yeah, just crush
Yo,
it.
if
Yeah.
like
It
if I
is
had
done.
a terminal illness, I'd just rather go see the Titanic than fucking. You know what I mean? Wait around. It's like the same as like, you know,
They
when
just drop
somebody
you in a
back in the day when
hyperbaric
someone
chamber.
gets so old and they go
Javi says
hunting in
that's a
winter.
good point.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go hunting. There's nothing out there. It's like I'm gonna go see the Titanic.
the Eskimos push out that still do. They're elderly on the little icicle, and they just freeze to death in
Oh,
the
really?
ocean. Yeah, they still do that.
Do they
I
really?
think getting frozen
Yes,
to death
like
is
That's crazy.
pretty.
The Eskimos that
That's
are
pretty
out
cool.
of civilization, that's how
What?
they let
That's
their
cool.
elderly go.
That's
I can
not
appreciate
cool.
that.
That would be kind of
I ain't mad
nice.
at
I
that.
wouldn't appreciate that.
I wouldn't want that. I hate the cold. I just like.
They just push their grandma out to freeze to death.
It gets
literally
warm
do
after
that,
a
yes.
while.
That's not cool. There's nothing cool.
Like it's
Oh, I thought you meant like
Have you had
that's where they
hypothermia?
send the
Yeah.
body
That's
to.
I've never
like-
had it. And I
No,
don't
I
want it.
haven't. But
Oh, okay.
no, but that's like.
So like when they go into hospice, they just throw them out on.
no
Grandma
hospice.
broke her hip. Get the sled ready.
That's what I'm
Do
saying.
they at
like,
least have a hill so it's
I
fun
w-
a little bit?
I was under the assumption that they were dead,
Fucking-
and they sent them out.
So they really do this. Like, so when they reach a certain age, they can't physically do the labor that's required to sustain like the tribe.
Oh, man, that
so that's how they
sucks, huh?
send him out. I read it
Yeah,
in a
but
book
they-
as a kid, and it's messed with me.
But they grow up that way, and to them it's
Yeah,
not
it's
weird.
normal. It's a cultural norm.
Yeah, it's a cultural norm, but still
It's like an honorable
Yeah.
thing.
It's
like-
like in Japan where they still will do the harukiri if they
Yeah.
bring dishonor to their family.
Or the opposite, like when the Fukushima disaster happened,
Yep.
it was all the older people who volunteered so that the younger people could live healthy, long
Correct.
lives.
Yes.
They're like, this radiation is going to kill us no matter, we're
Yeah.
already dead.
It's
Yeah.
like your auntie who saw the TV for the first time.
Yeah. she went. She was others. Yeah.
From Mexico.
Yeah, if you would have had a sled, you could have solved that
She
problem.
walked so others could run.
Well, she didn't die. She's still running up the bill, okay?
That Netflix feels crazy. Huh? She got that premium account. She split the TV with 4. You know?
Fucking
She's Mexican Jarvis, I think is what they call her now.
She was a pioneer, man.
Yo, dude.
Well, as for inventions, Bob, what's another day that we got? Have another day we can pull up for?
Oh, those days didn't look too good.
They're kind of sad days.
Well, no, all of them were good except for that middle one.
Oh, you know what I want to do with the
Yeah,
bubble wrap when you go inside? Remember those ones when the people were going inside those like giant, like ball things, and they can go like
Oh,
full-
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
always
yeah.
wanted to do
Yeah.
that shit.
and
Yeah,
they
that'd be
launch
fun.
you and stuff like that. You're inside of one of those.
I've always wanted to get one of
so
those,
fun,
for sure.
Bro.
I would not do that. I'm claustrophobic.
No.
I
When
would.
you're
I'm,
in a giant
I'm
bubble, like it's big. It can be big.
Oh,
And you can see.
Yeah.
You
It's
get to
clear.
move around in the boat like
Look
Yeah,
it
it's
up.
like
oh,
a
okay, like a
hamster
hamster.
Clear
Okay.
bubble.
I would do that one. I wouldn't do
Clear.
the one where you're just sitting in there like locked up like this,
Yeah.
where they play the soccer game.
Yeah,
Have you
dude,
seen that
they
one?
fucking
No.
play
It's
Rocket
it's just like
League
the
with you
small,
and
the
shit.
Yeah.
small hole for you to be in. You're
Yeah,
just
I'm
like,
not doing that one.
human hamster ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that. 100%.
I do that one. Yeah.
And then you can walk. You can go on the lake. They throw you down the Jordan River.
You guys remember, maybe this core memory for me, Jackie Chan in the start of one of his movies was either running to catch someone or running from someone and jumped in one of these and ran across the water.
Which one?
Fuck if I know.
He got on one of these inside or on the
Yeah,
top?
type in human hamster ball Jackie Chan.
That wasn't Rush Hour.
No.
No, it wasn't in Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
movies
yeah, that
it
didn't
is.
come up.
Coming up.
Just saying made in China. Huh?
I'm telling you
on,
that
on YouTube, Javi.
I'm pulling it up, dude.
Maybe you're having Mandela effect right now, dude.
Jackie Chan.
Whoa, dude, what if that was your
Hamster ball.
power? It's not just you that happens to when you sneeze. What if everyone... Every time you sneeze, everyone's like,
fucks
"Oh,
everything
fuck,
up."
I just got my head." You just change the history of the
There you
world.
go.
But I also sneezed like
Operation
7
Condor.
times
Yep,
in a row.
Operation Condor. Boom, told you.
National Vietnam Day, huh?
It's like if they throw one spear at this dude, he's done.
See, that could be you, Holmes, right there. Look at that.
And there he goes. At that point, you're not running anymore.
I didn't expect it to go that way.
Told you guys. What did I say?
Red Bull.
Fucking Chan, dude.
Red Bull.
No one was doubting you, by the way.
All right.
Yo.
Oh, I love it.
That's it.
It just gets
I don't
lost
want
in
to
the
fight.
mountain.
That is so good, dude.
Just a whole cliff.
Oh my god.
Damn,
We can
dude.
see that in the Fast and the Furious.
You said you were scared of one of those, Ivy?
Scared of one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude. I just wouldn't. No.
You would do it?
I think my biggest fear would be falling out of that right there where he came out at.
No, we'll
I
put
think
a
that they
patch.
seal him. Yeah,
Oh, they seal him?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking let it run.
And you can be on level ground. You don't have to go off a cliff.
Let it run.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I
dropping
know.
off a
I
giant
wouldn't
cliff
do that.
like that. Hell no. Bound to pop.
It would be cool to play Rocket League.
They're called
Yeah.
Zords.
Oh, with someone in it?
Yeah, there's like 2 cars, so there's like...
They'll do like bullfights and shit with those people in those things. And get
I'd do that.
smoked.
Bullfights?
Yeah, dude. Bullfight in a
do
hamster
that.
ball.
They do that?
Yeah.
Oh, can you pull
Dude,
it
there's
like-
one of some dude who
Oh,
like
yeah,
flies
it's,
like 30 feet.
Dude, look at
It's
that
I think
whiteboard.
I think that one's fake. I know what you're talking about. I think it
You
might
want
be
to click it
doctor.
really quick?
Top 5 horse.
And that horse isn't number one.
Yo, look at this horse, dog. Zach, look at your horse.
Todavía había visto top 5 horse. Número 5.
Number
Horse
5.
mad.
The horse is mad. Yeah.
Put it up on high.
He sees another one, he's gonna smack him.
Número 4. Horse Glean.
Hey, that's our five right here! Hell yeah!
Ivy, what are you doing?
Horse Erection. Número 2. Horse Speak.
That was good.
No, he didn't.
What
Okay, he
the
was doing a beatbox,
fuck?
okay.
Porque W se escreve com D.
None of those are the fucking
Where's
header
the horse
It's
sitting
about
in
to
the
come
chair?
out. Hold on.
Número 1. Horse Escape.
Never mind.
God,
I'm stronger than you. Bye. Done that shit before too, yeah.
I wanted to
That's
see the horse
garbage. I
sitting
wanted to
down
see
reading
that.
the paper.
Top 5 horse.
What the fuck did we just watch?
It's got
What video does this guy make?
a human foot. It has a human foot.
I don't know.
Beefy fell for the AI.
I was gonna say, I was like, that's AI.
All right, let's look up.
A horse sitting in a rocking chair, dog. Come on.
Yeah, look at these
Yeah,
guys.
because usually horses are the rocking chair. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what we expected, bro.
Top 5 horses.
That one. Black hair.
Horses speak.
Yeah, dude, they let that video got people with the header. Everyone was like, look at this horse sitting down, dude.
Oh, so they have to play soccer while horses.
No, they let the bull out. They'll let him out.
Oh, they're
We used to
crazy.
do
Look
this.
at their feet.
We used to do something like this in my grandpa's rodeo. We would draw a big old. He bought a bull from Mexico City. We would draw a big old line of flour out, a circle of flour out in the middle of the arena, and you win $1,000 if you could stay in for 2 minutes.
Nope.
Nobody made it.
I wouldn't do it.
Nobody made it.
It's a real World Cup right
Yeah. Then they'll let his ass go.
Oh my God, Dad. This is great.
Then they'll let his
Great. Get up!
I'm saying.
Oh my
You see what I'm saying?
God. Damn, bro.
Rodeos are crazy.
That guy's dead.
That motherfucker's down.
That hit him in the fucking waist. Like,
Yeah, they're not
That
going
shit
for your.
cannot protect
They're not
him.
going for your fucking rib cage. They're gonna
he's
break
got a
your
flat
leg.
head too now.
With some
this one guy,
Godsmack playing.
he's like, I'm kicking this fucking soccer ball. I'm winning this money.
They're trying to get a hat trick. Oh, look at that.
Everyone forgot
Can you not
about the
see
blood.
shit?
No.
Not those ones. They look like they've been used. Oh, see, maybe we could do that, host.
I might give that a rip, dude.
No, I
So my grandpa bought this bull from Mexico City,
Can you pause that?
and his name was Tsunami, right? So
I
he
was
bought
hoping
this bull
someone's
out of
gonna get
Mexico
sent.
City, and we used to draw a big old ring of flour out in the middle of the arena, and then we would tie a flank on him. That's that rope that you see like right around his gut, and then we would just let him out, and you'd win $1,000 if you could stay in for 2 minutes. I watched the dude try to give Tsunami the Heisman and do like 2.5 rotations, hit the ground. All of his buddies just dragged him out to the side of the arena, and fucking he laid there for like another 20 minutes. No doctors came by, nothing. They would
You
all
weren't
sign a
there, Hoss?
waiver.
was not there.
It was wild.
He
Dr.
had to learn
Haas
his
is
lesson.
not there,
you know?
no?
Like,
Dude.
what are you gonna do?
And you guys, did they have to sign a waiver, or is it
Yeah,
like
they
on
signed the
Lord's
waiver.
hands?
Yeah, they signed a waiver before they get in. They
So
kinda
nobody
signed like
got
a-
sued.
So are you
Yeah.
stupid? Yes.
They signed like a whole agreement. We would contract our bull out to the rodeo themselves, so the rodeo handled all of that.
Okay.
And Tsunami was like, dude, he was that type of dude where like even getting him in the back in the trailer would be essentially this. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to run him down the chute and stuff.
Sure.
He try to hurt you. They said when they bought him out of Mexico City, they had another one who went up over the fence and was trying to like get people. And they were like, oh, he's mean. Do you want him? And my grandpa was like, no. Do you have one less mean? And he was still probably like the meanest animal I've seen.
All right.
I would not do that. Yeah.
Some Mexican animals are pretty
Hey, someone
aggressive,
said
huh?
Zach's dog took me for a ride on a leash and dragged my ass across the apartment complex.
Yeah, Hercules does that. My pit bull's pretty big. He's not even like those big old bullies either. I mean, but he's still 80 pounds.
There's hefty dogs that can just.
He's just
pull.
powerful. Yeah, he's just super strong.
You got an attack like that, dummy? Like by an animal? Or
Yeah.
no? What happened?
I got attacked by a Great Pyrenees.
Those dogs are massive.
They're
They're
huge.
massive. They're made for killing things.
Yeah, like
My
wolves.
friends, a couple of my friends have siblings. They were from the same litter, and they just aren't into people too much.
Did you
And-
say anything, or you just walked in and they?
Well, I had been around him before, and he was fine. And then like I was inside, he was outside. They let him in, and he just that motherfucker right there, and he just jumped up on me, but like snipped at me, got my shoulder, but like. It's I don't know, when it's just unexpected, you're like, I could have just fucking died. That
Yeah.
dog would have got his jaws around my neck.
And then they say, "Hey, stop it!"
Yeah. No, I've never been attacked by anything else. So I mean, dogs have tried to attack me a few times because just of skateboarding. You just smack your skate on the ground and they'll run away.
The only dog I've been bit by are small dogs.
You got bit by a little dog.
Yeah, little
Me too.
dogs. Little
I've never
Jack
been
Russells
bit
and
by a
shit like
big
that.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Big-
what about like that in the farm? Like what other? You saw that guy with the horse. Like, hey, the horse.
I was
Yeah,
at-
you got thrown from some mules and shit.
Yeah, I mean that comes with the territory, but one of the worst attacks, and I'm talking
9/11.
attacks. One of the worst attacks for me before that happened, actually. I was on the farm and my grandpa had a rooster that I was running around chasing, and he was like, "Hey, leave that motherfucker alone." And I was probably like 5, at the time, had my starter jacket, my coat on. I was out of the farm and I kept chasing him, and he just like turned around, looked at me. And I was like, oh, shit. And I started running the other way. Like I said, I'm 5 years old. He jumped, landed in my hood, got stuck in my hoodie. I'm screaming, like running. I'm screaming.
scratching. He's just
and he
stuck to you?
He's just getting me. Yeah, he was just getting me. And I've been afraid of, like, weirded out by birds ever since. They're little dinosaurs.
I got attacked by a goose as a kid.
Yeah,
chased
dinosaur-ass
me
birds.
Geese
into
are the
Fairmont
meanest.
Pond.
Yeah.
Every time I see a kid fucking with a goose, I just want to see the fucking goose just throw them wings up and start flapping at them. I
Yeah.
just want to see any kid who's fucking with a bird.
I was trying to feed
Learn
him.
their fucking lesson.
I was feeding ducks bread.
don't feed
And the
ducks
gus-
bread,
The goose was
dog.
like the same height as me. It was fucking the 90s. I was 3
They
years
didn't
old.
have
What do I
rights,
know?
dude.
Yeah.
And this goose just like, fuck you. And hacked me. I ran away and kept chasing
Bird-
me. I fell in the pond in winter.
Birds are sketchy, yo.
I actually like birds, but
Same.
I don't mess with geese.
Like
Geese are
cockatoos
rude.
and
No,
stuff.
no.
Somebody's got like
Yeah,
a
like
mean ass
parrots and
cockatoo.
stuff. Yeah, because like
parrots.
in Miami or in Puerto Rico, there's always birds. So
Yeah,
I like
they have
birds.
birds.
Yeah. Island birds.
I don't think there's any animals I don't like.
I don't
Bugs or anything.
like
looking at the
chows.
shit. I don't want like bugs on me or in my.
You're cool with reptiles. Somebody all look.
Yeah, but I don't like. I don't want one.
Or
I would
people that
never
collect
own one as a pet,
spiders,
but I
you
think
know?
they're cool.
I don't
as
like
hell.
rodents. That's like the only rodents.
Snakes for me.
What, you don't like capybaras, dude?
Okay, well I'm referring to the grimy
don't
little
like-
ones, rats and mice.
Yeah.
I don't do rats
They're
and
cool and
mice.
smart,
Yeah,
dude. I don't want them in my house.
No, they're.
But they're
I
cool
don't-
and smart, little tiny
If
mice.
somebody's like,
Like
oh,
hamsters don't bother
pet
me.
him?
Guinea pigs don't bother me. But
I would-
rat around-
I'm the first to try to kill a mouse rather than catch him and
ferret.
throw him out of a barn or anywhere I'm at. If somebody starts freaking out because they see a mouse and I can
Yeah, I
kill
can
his
catch a
ass, I'll kill his ass.
In Mexico, how we pull up Edward Scissorhands, his hands? In Mexico City, like they only had like 6 movies in the 90s, so it was like Edward Scissorhands, RoboCop, Home Alone. And
They know you down there.
It.
You're a
They
star.
had It, and it was always the same voiceover actors. But so this was during the Mexican cockfights that they were so popular. And then when this movie came out, That's when they started getting them all the blades.
No way.
So yeah, so all the
That's fucked.
So they tie it
'Cause they
to
saw
their
it was-
feet.
Yeah, they started putting the blades on the
yeah,
the
they were
fucking-
like that Mexican Beyblade. You know, they throw a
Yep.
couple freaking Eduardos.
Dude, how do you get those revved up?
Huh?
You don't, dude. They're just on. They're on roosters. They're already
pluck a
revved
feather
up.
and they're good to
They're
go.
already amped up. So they banned the movie. They banned it for like 3 years. My grandma, she even had a rooster because like everybody's like, you had to have one. You know, like somebody couldn't come over to your house.
Yeah, they're
like,
putting the razors on like
you
the
could have
back
a
side of their legs
cockfight,
or
you know,
something.
for like before dinner. It's like so. Even my grandma,
Yep.
it's like this 60-year-old lady. She
That
has
was
her
my
rooster
grandpa.
and
He
stuff
went.
like that
He did.
amped
He
up.
did the cockfights and shit like that. Yeah.
But they canceled because you had the Mexican rooster. They walk out. You know, instead of singing, they're all out there doing haircuts. You know what I mean? In the morning,
Yeah.
got a couple roosters. Boom.
They banned this in Mexico City or in Mexico for real.
Because the level of cockfights increased. You know what I mean? Like it's,
And probably got way
it
worse.
surged. Yeah, because there was like more that the cocks were dying.
They were like, "Yo, you could put razors on. Look at this guy. He's got razors."
A couple of them look like that. You know what I mean? After
Couple
you
of
think-
Razor Ramones.
Yeah. Do you think this movie? Those are his actual hands.
Who knew that it was that influential of a film, you know?
So in Mexico, it was like a
Tim
terror
Burton,
film.
man.
Like I didn't know that it was like a love thing. You know what I mean?
I didn't know it was a Christmas
I didn't
movie.
really like that movie.
I didn't know what it was. You know, but it's like yeah, they banned it. Like oh, el hombre manos de tijera. That's what it was called. El hombre manos de tijera. And then dude,
Tim Burton's
they
not
were
necessarily
just
my
show like the
favorite.
thing where he's going like this, and you're like oh man.
His
this guy's-
name is the name is Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah,
That's
el
the
hombre
name
manos
of
de
the movie.
tijera. The man.
You've
with
never
the
seen
scissor
that?
hands.
No, I've seen Edward Scissorhands.
He didn't-
I'm translating.
Oh, okay.
I'm on 600 days of Duolingo. Okay, I'm trying to.
You can say something pretty nice in Spanish.
Yeah, probably not on the spot, but I'm on 600 days.
Yeah.
Duolingo's. It's letting me know right now. Actually, it's like, hey man, you need to. Let's see real quick. I'm just gonna flex my Duolingo streak real quick. 635, 635 days.
But what could you say? Like, if you could talk to somebody, what would you tell them? Could you order something from a restaurant? You think?
Yeah, I could probably order some food.
I could order food from
Yeah, I
there.
could order food.
What do you say?
And I'm not on Duolingo. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, I could do that. I have a 0-day streak on Duolingo.
He's got 1 day
Yeah.
streak of drinking water.
It's like I don't even have the app. He's drinking more water than he's been on Duolingo.
Yeah, it helped me out in Italy a lot.
To understand a little bit.
Spanish and stuff helped me out in Italy a lot.
Yeah.
And then it also helped me out when we were building a festival in Miami, and my Uber driver didn't speak English, and I didn't speak full Spanish yet. But I was able to get us to the right spot.
How was that? You're touring Europe. Like, did you see any? Like, you saw a couple cool buildings, right?
Yeah. The architecture over there is beautiful, man. The architecture there is older than, I guess
anything we
any
know or
building
have,
that we can see out
you know?
here that's not in the desert, I guess you could say. Or I mean, structurally, this is what I try to tell people too. Is like, like I watched, land out here kind of just get taken to the furthest outreaches of our deserts and stuff, and that's where you can see some real cool structures and stuff with like more or less.
The Native Americans.
Yeah,
stuff
like
that.
Anasazi or even going south into like the Navajo cultures and stuff like that. They still got trading posts. But when we were in Europe, their churches were built in like 900 AD.
800 and shit. Yeah,
and you're just like, holy shit. So, beautiful architecture out there, beautiful
Town
structures.
squares, the cobblestone's been there for
Ages.
Two-
I rode
2,000
a
years, you know what
scooter
I mean?
through Prague and hit the cobblestone, and my titties were shaking and stuff. I was like, I gotta lose some weight on tour, but it was like real cobblestone street, just riding
And
this
do you
line.
like touch the street like for respect, or what do you guys do when you get there first? Like, what is it? Not you, dummy.
No, dude, you just walk on this street. Yeah.
What?
No, you guys.
I probably would. I probably
You
would.
would?
When I touch down in Germany again for the next time, I probably will do something of that nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would want to do.
Because I
That.
was born there and I
think-
haven't been back in 32 years.
You said you were born in Germany.
Yeah.
Military?
Yeah. Yeah.
We know how to read German a little bit, huh? And we've never even been on
Only
Duolingo.
like 2 or 3 times. Those were my only attempts.
So what would you do? So you get there, and what do you do? Like, you just like maybe bow to the ground or something?
Do you
or-
give him your heart? I'm sorry.
Nah.
That was out of pocket. I'm sorry.
Do it while you sneeze, then you'll get a pass.
Yeah.
Javi, can you pull up Gladiator on YouTube? Gladiator grass. That's what I do when I go to Mexico. This is how I
You
walk
just
in.
feel the grass when you walk.
Gladiator death scene. You know when he's going in the grass.
You know who quotes
Type
this?
Death
Very,
Scene.
very
Yeah, the
profound
end of the
moments
movie.
in time
The end of the
is
movie.
Dusk Raps.
This when I got to
Who?
Mexico, I walked
Dusk
Yeah, dude.
Raps.
You touch the wheat.
Look,
You
I
touch
go like
the
this.
What you do in this life will echo through
That's me right there when I go.
straight up tusky, dude.
That's
He'll
me
just
right
send this to me
Sounds
sometimes.
just like it. Oh yeah, that's what you do. You get grounded a little bit.
Yeah. When I go to the Jordan River too, I go like this.
I mean, when I was
There.
when I was in Paris, I don't remember like fondling bricks or anything, but I was definitely like, there were so many moments
I
where I
definitely
just had to
missed-
stop and just be like,
Yeah.
I miss the
Admire what you
forest
see.
in
Yeah.
Europe, like the style of forest.
It's green from
it's
fucking
different kind of pine trees. You know what I mean?
Germany
Like,
to
it's
Czech
fucking
Republic to
awesome.
Slovenia, all the way down to Croatia. Like it's just green.
And I would
Yeah.
definitely run my ass out into a pine forest on the side of the road, because the cool thing about the pine forest out there, just interesting enough, we don't see it a lot out here, but like all the branches start way the fuck up, and because they're pines, they kill the fucking
everything
the
under
floor.
it?
So it's just like it's just wide open space with just big
Emptiness,
ass trees everywhere, and it's just a different experience. And of course, that was what I grew up playing in and running in, and that was.
But that's what sucks when you're young, is that you can't appreciate some of the spots sometimes. You know what I mean? Like
No.
you go somewhere, like I went to the pyramids in Mexico, bro. I was like just running around like an idiot, like not even looking at the pyramids.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're not
I
there
got a
for that
little bow
reason.
and a little flint, obsidian. You know what I mean? I was out there
Yeah.
playing with that, and I'm like, bro, I can't remember anything from the actual pyramids. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
like not admiring any of that.
And I mean, even thinking about when those pyramids were built too, like right, you get
dude.
back to that structure and that time of history, and you're just like, damn, civilization's been around for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was probably the coolest shit. When we went to Italy, we were in northern Italy, and the climate's a lot like here. There's a lot of
You thought, like,
sage.
dry, or?
Yeah, there's a lot of sage. It wasn't necessarily dry because we were in coastal like parts both times, but it's just like lots of sage. Not necessarily like the same sagebrush that you see out here, but like a lot of farmland. And a lot of just like open fields full of hay and other shit, or whatever their agriculture allows them to grow and stuff. But like then traveling through Austria and all that shit, and I mean from Germany all the way to Austria was just like green, just green,
That's
green, green,
incredibly green.
Yeah, just yeah. I would have.
And it's everywhere. Like it's not like. Of course, we live in the desert, so it's not going to be where we're at. You go to the Midwest, it's fucking green everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude,
but it's not the same kind of green. Like it's an eye-popping.
It's like this
beautiful.
It's like the scene
fucking
in
crazy green.
Willy Wonka when they walk in and they're like, "Can you eat the grass?" And he's like, "You can eat everything in here." It's like that type of green. You're like,
It's
"Holy
moss.
shit,
Yeah.
dude!"
Yeah.
Yeah. Where would you go, Hoss? Like maybe if you want to, you can go to a cool place like that. To any, it could also be like from ancient times. You know what I mean?
Kyoto, Japan, because that used to be the capital of
Yeah.
Japan
Hell
before
yeah.
they moved it over to Tokyo.
Japan's
so they have
a
like the
goal.
blossoms and stuff, and
The cherry blossoms
winter
and
you
shit,
see it's
yeah.
all like white. Everything's just like pristine.
Yeah.
because they have a respect even for like nature out there still. So and watching, because when they build them, they have like I forget the name of it, but instead of using like screws and like bolts, they just cut the wood to fit together. So that's how they
just
build
use,
the
like,
structures.
wood wedges and shit.
Very
like that.
harmonious.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So it's
cool.
like minimize the amount of like materials that
Materials,
they need.
yeah.
And if they need to patch something, it's easy to just lift up the wood and replace it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I'd want to go check that out.
That's dope.
Japan's beautiful, man. I mean, that's definitely one of the goal spots for, especially for touring and stuff too, because it's like I know they really fuck with hip hop over there,
Yeah.
especially. So
Yeah.
that was the cool thing about going out of the country and shit too, is just how much hip hop is still represented
Oh, yeah.
outside of what we have
I
here.
mean, it's the largest music genre in the world.
And when I say hip hop too, like they don't care if it's like they'll go to the Travis Scott concert just as much as they'd go to the Master Ace show or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas like when you come out here,
I don't fuck with that old school shit.
just a lot of same
I
people.
don't like that mumble rap shit.
Well, it's like it's a bit more scarce, you would think. You
Well,
know?
they'll be
Even the
standing-
legends, like you got the legends,
Yeah.
like they'll come here to Utah. It's like, bro, no, like they'll go to like a small place, like
We rock
they'll-
with
in
Slum
Europe,
Village out
and you're
here.
Like,
Sell out
Yeah.
shows.
We
Yeah.
walked
selling
with
out 500 plus
Slum
cap
Village
every
out here
every
did
night.
like 30 people
Yeah, I know.
at the show, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me?" You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
just like that's not the market for Salt Lake City. I don't know if they would do better in other spots, because also like touring with Master Ace, like we've had 500, 500 capacity shows or 3, let's say 3, let's give it a cool like 300 capacity shows at other spots, and then the next city you go to there's only 12 people there, and you're like, what the fuck? And they're all used to rap, you know what I'm saying? So they're sitting there looking at you on stage,
Judging you.
yeah,
I could be there.
I could be there.
Yeah.
And so
But you're not.
but it wasn't that case in Europe. I mean, everywhere that we
Yeah.
went to in Europe, it was just like a packed room. Some of the rooms that we were actually following DJ Premier, he would play a spot, then we would play a spot, then he would play a spot. And it was like, usually we were at the same venues, and it was just like, it was cool to see that hip hop was more celebrated in just like a land where I guess it didn't originate. You know what I mean? Like, culturally, hip hop was more celebrated.
I think part of it might be like the U.S. culture. We've talked about this extensively over the years. It's like it's always more individualistic, like me, me, me.
Yeah.
So it's like you're even bigger because you're so narcissistic than a show that is like a legend would go to.
Yeah.
Whereas outside the U.S., usually, even if it's not super hyper community focused, they like understand that they're this compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So they appreciate something more like that, like art, any sort of like a.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also
visual
think that those
yeah.
societies actually like kind of
They foster
influence
those.
They
Yeah.
foster those ideas of
Yeah.
artistry, free time with your friends, experiences,
Yeah.
like having affordable housing. There's a lot of people I think would go to more shows here in the States if it wasn't going to cut into their budget for the month.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that's
of
the
course.
thing is like
Absolutely.
to keep up on an appearance, they're sacrificing other things, which that's their prerogative. But that kind of lends to the idea or the concept that like if I go to your show to support you, I'm not getting the clout you are. So it's like, oh, I'm beneath you, so I don't even
I'm a
want to do that.
fan.
Yeah,
I
that's exactly
know
what it
people
is.
that think like that, whether they admit it or not, or subconsciously like believe it.
Yeah.
So they just become like the hater concept. Like that's a general statement, but I think that's a big part of it is they don't want to celebrate someone else because they have nothing going for themselves. So they don't. I don't know. They'll sit there and think like,
Who
to
are
your
you?
point, like if
Who are
rappers
you?
are watching you, what?
Yeah. Well, when they look at you like, who are you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like that same shit.
For
Like,
sure.
Well, why don't you walk up, shake my hand, and say hello? You find out who the fuck I am. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, instead of being a dick in the crowd or just not coming.
Yeah,
You know
because
what
I went to an art gallery on Saturday, and I just got into painting just under still 2 years ago, so I'm like still pretty new
Yeah,
to
you're
it.
crushing it.
But I'm not gonna go look at someone else's and just. I look at it to admire it first and foremost, and if I get to talk to the artist, that's like a bonus for me.
Yeah.
And just kind of get insights, get their history, because I want to know like the person behind the art.
Yeah.
And see how I can apply that to my stuff.
if you've ever taken a walk to like the modern art museums anywhere, like SF, like San Francisco's Modern Art Museum and stuff, there was a lot of stuff in there when I was walking, and I think it's just like the same thing with the banana duct tape to the wall selling for millions of dollars. It's like a lot of the art culture in all arts, not just painting, not just whatever, but it's like going back from like what's the difference between Banksy's and some of the best graffiti artists that I know around Salt Lake City, Jetpack, or some of the other, some of the other legends that we have out here, whose art is far more technical than say a Banksy's or somebody like that, but there's just like this clout up around XYZ's name that you're just like, oh wow. And that was another cool thing, like I got to spray paint in Munster, Germany, and put my name up on the wall pretty big, and I got to see also some other legends as we were going around. I saw like One Up, so like their love for, again, hip hop. The graffiti culture out there was cool. I seen a lot of like pieces from graffiti artists that were like pretty well known throughout the world, that were just up and left up. I got to witness a lot of like World War II history. I got to witness a lot of architecture, like differences and stuff. And the whole time I'm out there, these guys are like, I cannot wait to go to Las Vegas. And you're just like, man,
But it's like it's the grass is always greener.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't have anything like the Las
we
Vegas.
want to go to
there.
Prague. They want to come
We
to
want to
fucking
go to
Vegas.
the most
Yeah.
alien
crazy.
thing for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they would probably sit at a cafe in Vegas,
and be like, this is the
just
shit.
like how I sat at a cafe in Paris, like. This is crazy. Like these people are so interesting.
Yeah.
And it's just some fucking, single dad ripping cigs and spending his fucking savings.
Oh, this is
Ri-
bullshit.
Yeah.
He has to go to work.
Yeah.
I think like Dummy said too is like I think a lot of culture too, like when like even with music, like you're saying, a lot of here is like people don't have fun. You know what I mean? Like you're like in other concerts, when I see like people perform in Europe, it's like everybody's like having fun. Like nobody's kind of like. They know they're going to a concert. It's like, bro, I'm gonna have a blast.
To
Over here, it's like,
sweat,
People with
to
their backs
expend
against the
energy.
wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, people are just like, oh, bring it up.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you guys, there's like 15 feet.
But that's what I'm referring to. Like, if you think of I think culturally, they have influencers in other countries too. Don't get me wrong, that do the clout chasing, but again, as a whole, their culture isn't about.
It's about
thinking
community.
about what I look like to others. It's
No,
I'm there to.
it's
I
the
paid for a
experiences.
concert. I
Yeah.
want to go to the concert
Yep.
and enjoy the concert.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Party hard, you know what I mean? I'm listening to good music.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go because I'm a big fan of Slum Village. I can't remember. There was one time that Atheist opened up for maybe like in 2012, and like that one got pretty packed.
Yeah.
And it was all like, just like hip hop heads, you know. So
Yeah.
like, everybody there in the room like knows like all of the lyrics.
And
so,
don't
like,
get it twisted. There was a time,
It was fun.
especially around then, and I mean even up until 2017, 2018, like the hip hop culture made a really good comeback here. As far as like rappers were finally showing up to the ciphers more, they were showing up to the battles more, they were showing up to everything more, and so it's just like it goes through waves. And I think the biggest thing that we do as far as other hip hop artists as a conglomerate, as a group of us, we're always so worried about what the next act thinks or why these guys don't show up to the shows anymore or whatever. And it's just like, you gotta take yourself, kind of like what we're doing with the Out Cold tour. You gotta take yourself out to these other spots. You gotta take yourself there, because if you only rely on, you're going to rinse yourself out. I rinsed myself out during the years of like 2016 through 2018 of just being like, I was on every other headlining show out here, like not headlining myself, but as like a main support act. And there was a time, like even now, like I was booked more out of state last year than in my own home city. And I think that's for two reasons alone. That's one, because I play here often, and two, because hip hop in general in Salt Lake City, when it's come, like they're booking more indie bands and shit out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this isn't where my market's in the next city or the cities that we're going to on the Out Cold tour.
Kind of tapping into that same thing. Because I bartended at a music venue, and it's crazy because, like, we're talking about like hip hop heads coming to a show kind of thing, right? There's bands that none of us working there have ever heard of. And it's sold out.
And they're packing
it's sold
the bitch
out. And the people that are there, I've never seen
like
in my
that,
life.
the screamo.
Yeah.
It's not
the
like,
heavy
I've seen
metal.
you. I could imagine you hanging out around this area of the city,
Yeah.
or with you probably know these groups of people. There's just people I've never seen at a show for a band I've never heard of, and they're coming out in droves. And it's just like, I think everything, and most of it is just Spotify stuff. It's like, this
Yeah.
band that I love is coming. I'm gonna buy tickets.
They blew up on
I think that
TikTok,
everything
they
is
blew
like
up on-
isolated now.
Yeah.
Like where people are like, my friend's having a show, but then like I gotta go out and socialize.
It's isolated, but that doesn't explain the lack of support in hip hop.
I was gonna say I have a theory.
So-
You can
Yeah,
go.
no, well, if you have your theory, go ahead.
So I have a theory is that with hip hop, it's like a lot of people like the persona more than the actual craft. So now
Yeah.
it's like, I think there's a lot of people that are low key like bitches. You know what I mean? Like a lot of guys and stuff like that. They're like bitches, or they've never had like a backbone. And I mean, for people like for me, hip hop like it gave me like a lane to just like express myself, to be confident, stuff like that too. But I think a lot of people just tap into the persona, right? It's like, so they're just like normal, like, now I'm going to start dressing like this. I'm gonna get a bunch of tattoos, and I'm not even going to invest in the local scene or learning from like local hip hop or even hip hop in general, like
Yeah, the craft in general,
OGs.
yeah.
Because I can just be online and I just want a persona where I look tough and
Yeah.
respectable, because I've always felt insecure about
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
what
no, I
we
get
talked
that.
about with the battle rap, how people like focus more on the persona than the actual like craft.
Yes.
And it's like, why do I
'Cause I
keep
don't-
losing in battles? It's like, well, you're fucking.
I think everybody's insecure. That's what it is. It's like
Well,
the
that-
rappers, so most of them now
But that's
they're like
hip hop.
super
Because
insecure.
have you guys heard of the band Alt J?
Yeah.
Love all day,
Yeah, I think they were sold. They came here. I found out about it, and I
We
wish I
went to
would have
that
known
show. They sold
beforehand
out.
because my
Yeah.
buddy who likes. I don't
They-
listen to that type of music, but when I hear it, I'm like, oh, that's actually really nice.
Yeah, my wife
But, like,
listens to them.
Again, those people, those fans go for the experience versus to I'm gonna go look cool.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where I think that's where the lack of support in hip hop I think is exactly that. It's like it's all about me.
Yeah, it's about 20% of maybe even less of any given.
You don't want to go
crowd
to the show. You want to be
that's-
seen at the show.
Yeah, like when I go watch stuff, I dress like I'm not hip hop look, right? Maybe my haircut, but that's a cultural thing.
Pretty hip hop.
Thank you, yeah. But other than like my haircut, I don't dress hip hop. I enjoy music. I'll go watch it. I don't care what I look like.
You enjoy
I'm
art
not
though.
there
You're an
yet.
artist, so you get it. Like you get it from another genre, platform.
Yeah,
you
but I know
what
people will buy like new drip and gear just to show up for
Just
one
to be
event.
seen at the
I'm
show
no,
like that,
I'm
yeah.
not
Yeah.
spending my money. I'd rather spend the money on the merch and
Yeah.
buy something. That's why I said, if I buy a hoodie, if it's not $100, and you're signing it. But
Yeah, we got you, dude. We got you. If you get a hoodie, we got you. I think the biggest takeaway from all of this too is just like, you know, again, this is the reason why we're going on tour. This is the reason why we're utilizing our network to reach out to different cities, because also me and Dumbluck have toured with Greaves before. We know what the market is. We know what he's done. We know the types of crowds he's bringing, and we know what it did for us in as far as music, listeners, retention, merchandise, and just getting our name out there. I think what we're doing, you know, is more free than what we do as individuals sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I'm a little bit more one way in my lyric writing and intention when I'm putting my solo shit out there. And so with teaming up with the Street Sweepers, it's just like, let's just fucking rap. Let's rap.
We're having fun.
Yeah, let's
We're
utilize our
having
network.
fun.
Let's get it.
See, that's what used to be kind of the vibe. Like, so now you guys have to team up to get that vibe of what it was like before in hip hop. You know, where
Yeah.
like, you can pull up with strangers. It's like, oh, let me play this beat, or like, hey, let's all freestyle. Let's all spar with each other. And it was like, cool. Oh, let me put you onto this, you know, rapper or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
It used to be like that when I first started, and then I watched it.
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it used to be really
Yeah.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
And
'Cause
people
it
would
was
help
like-
each other. And then, like,
Yeah.
it got to this crab in a bucket thing where it's just like, people don't
and I
want
missed out on that. I didn't even experience that because I wasn't like,
It
I
was-
listened to hip hop.
I
but
didn't
was never
experience
out
much
there
of
like
it,
that.
but like the time that I did was fucking cool.
Yeah.
And it was like, I obviously wasn't a gangster rapper, but gangster rappers were like, yo, let's get on a track. And it was just like, it didn't matter. It was just,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
Like, can you
And
rap?
then if somebody
Yeah.
rap better, you're like, dude, you gotta listen to this. Like, oh, you might be better than me, but look, I got a
Yeah.
friend that I know.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking nuts.
It's like steel sharpens steel.
Or let
I
me
like that.
rewrite my
Yeah.
shit because I see now you came correct on this. Let me rewrite my stuff and make sure
Exactly.
that my bars are sharp. Now
that
it's just,
jam sessions, you know what I mean? You could just
Yeah.
pull up
Yeah.
with friends like, hey, let's just have a jam session.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that was.
I mean,
cool,
we
stuff
used to
like
just
that.
fucking party in parking lots everywhere. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, from growing up, you know, to when I was in the military and beyond, it was like you could just, a few homies just pull over, somebody opens up their fucking car, and you just hang the fuck out. And from dancing to rapping to whatever, and then you just draw people in and you build this, like, whether we were out there rapping, we were always listening to hip hop, breaks, something of that nature. We would pull up 3-4 cars in random ass parking lots, and we would have b-boy ciphers and MC ciphers, and you know, this was just in the places that I lived in the Midwest, and I'm sure those things were going on in the West and other places, but it was just that time period where there was nothing else to interrupt the music in the moment, from what you were trying to conceptualize. It wasn't like, let me write this. I'm at my homie's house too. It's like you ain't home. I'm over doing this. Let me write some shit. You don't look up from a pad until back in the day. Like for the most part, I wasn't counting bars. I was counting pages. You know what I'm saying? And you would never look up from your shit, your creative situation that you were doing, because your girlfriend texted you, because your mom called you. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have that.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. So like, and that I think also is, we as a society in general, we have too much sensory shit going on for
that's
us
true, yeah.
that has become essential, but at the same time, so many of these things have just drawn away our love as a fan, as well as our ability to block because you have to block the world out to try to really get some shit done. Like you didn't have to do that back then. Your world was the 5 people around you, and then the other 5 people around each one of them. Like that was your social network back then. And
I think that's what it turned into like following over community. You
Absolutely.
Know what I mean? So now it's
Absolutely.
like, oh, I have this many followers. I don't need to tap in with the community because
how many DMs do you answer of your 26, 30,000, 60,000 followers? And it's not more necessarily that you can answer everyone. I'm not expecting that, but like half of these motherfuckers don't care. They don't open the request folders. They don't do those things. So it's just like and also because that person themselves way too distracted by what they're trying to achieve as well as the other things that other people are trying to reach out to them to achieve, because now we're all connected and you don't have any fucking time for yourself. You don't have any time to dive into our record as a whole.
Yeah.
You're not going to... When the fuck is anybody going to sit down and listen to a whole record? They don't. And when I say they don't, yeah, just like with anything, small percentages of people will. But like, we
That's why
don't
you see
have the
albums getting
ability.
shorter.
We don't
Albums
have
are
the
getting
ability to
shorter.
sit down and listen to a 56-minute record without a fucking interruption.
Conceptualized project from
We
beginning to
can't.
end.
We don't have the ability to shut the fucking door and be away. Why? Because also society's gotten to a point where if you fucking shut yourself off, even if it's for fucking 4 to 5 hours, whether it's the one you love, the people you work with, this and that, like, you're gonna have to deal with somebody being pissed off at you because you didn't fucking answer your phone for a day and a half or
Yeah.
some shit, whatever it is.
'Cause
So
I used to do that. I used to go buy a new CD that came out. I was waiting on, and I'd go home and I would just listen to it like 3 times. Just
that's
doodle,
what we do.
fucking
That's
clean
what
my
you do,
room.
and that's how
And
you
I
become.
don't even do that now.
And that's
I don't
how you
even,
become a
I
fan.
put on
You could
shit.
shoplift a CD back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now people can't
That's how
do
you
that
become a
music.
fan that wants to go for the experience.
Yeah.
Because that record was an experience for you. Not that real 30-second was an experience. That was pretty cool, this and that. But that record gave you an experience. It spoke to you and moved you in a way that said, I couldn't imagine experiencing this in real time someday. So the moment you get to
That
do
was your way
that,
to consume that time that we have
absolutely,
too much distraction.
and,
Well,
and I
there's-
think that's why
So
we don't have the
I went to
fans.
the Sacred Souls on perfect example.
Yeah,
I went
the
to the
Depot.
Sacred Souls on
Or the Union.
last week.
Yep.
And we were standing downstairs. I was there with some friends, but they were talking, and I was like, I'm here for the show. I want to see the show. So me and my girl went downstairs, had a good view of the stage, and there was this girl sitting down, and the whole, she's a young girl, and the whole time she was just Snapchatting and not even taking, like, I could see her typing shit, like, oh, this band is so good, blah, blah, blah. And she wasn't even taking pictures of the band.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is insane. Like, you
And-
are so consumed with yourself that you're missing this, like...
Yeah, it's like they have a
Moment.
visual memory of it,
Experience.
but they don't have the palpable like energy of being there. if
Yeah.
that
But
makes
when you're
sense.
taking an image of something or a video to then revert down to say this band is so great and to type up all this stuff, you've completely removed yourself from the
moment.
audio experience of hearing the words that they're saying, catching all of the sounds that might have given you that experience on that record, but because we're in the world we are today, probably didn't get that experience. It's a different experience they're getting. So they're not looking for that experience. They're looking to go, unfortunately, share an experience that later can give them a blessing by posting these videos, posting these things.
Yeah.
And the reality of it, we're all guilty of it a little bit, guilty of to what extent of like, do we actually still engage, in what we want to experience, or are we also just one of the people, I like to think I'm not, even though I do post fun things that I experience,
Sure.
And I think that's a big part of it. We've just been given the opportunity to have too much access for our brains to wander in a million directions, to think of all the things we have to keep track of. It doesn't give people, fans, artists enough time to focus on literally just absorbing something.
Yep.
So therefore, you don't dive into it. You don't put the love into it to then go out in drones and see these new artists, these new this and that. It's just I think it's a big part of it. Our access to too much shit to be involved in our life, to be able to give our time to another thing. Also,
Agreed, yeah.
So
Unfortunately, too, you as an artist, you got to succumb to marketing that way. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You have to market in microdoses. You have to market in little snippets of your songs and stuff, because that's the way that people are intaking.
You have to drop an album single by single by single.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
like
drop a whole album, you're wasting the tools that
precious
we
time
now
and the
have at our...
attention.
you're wasting
Yeah.
the listening time.
well, it's just
people
you're-
will listen for 6
it's
months.
A,
if
it's
you're
a lot of
dropping 12 songs.
dopamine for one fucking day for people
Yeah.
to just like they're gonna click through their favorites or whatever, and so that's just like the way to catch them. I mean. Yeah, it's just you kind of got to play the game as the game is unfolding, and so and I've done there's been a number of different switch ups between Facebook used to be really popping for releasing songs and letting people know, and Snapchat and all these other places. And now it seems like TikTok was one of the places where I had a few artist friends, you know, do really good on. And now that's even changing. You know what I'm saying? Like where that's not a reality anymore. Now they have to kind of, because I mean we've even talked to Greaves a little bit about jumping on. Like he's just like, like I'm running Facebook ads and Instagram ads, and they're not doing half of what they used to do.
Sure.
No, they're not at all.
And so you have to and that's why we started seeing him post more reels of his singles and diving into his old catalog to get stuff. And it's just like little snippets of his verse, and that's kind of what we have to do. But I think our music too is digestible enough now to where it's like we can have fun with that a little bit and try our hand at our version of that. So
maybe we can do a street sweepers talent show. You know, that would be kind of cool. So people get in there, and you guys can be the judges. You guys can perform if you want to. You know what I mean? It's a street sweepers talent show. But then random people, doesn't have to be hip hop. It could be any sort of genre.
They show off their
They
talent.
do one song. You know what I mean?
For what?
Huh?
For what?
So they can. It would be a thing. So
For the sake of art.
Okay, sweet. You won.
consume
Bye.
Yeah.
oh, hey,
Hey,
we
we
gotta
like
figure it
your
out.
art, and we think you're onto something special. You should keep at it.
This is the beginning of the
That's
pen.
it. That's
it's the Drewski show, but it's just us.
Being positive.
I mean, I know who Drewski is, but I don't get the reference.
No, he's got like a little fucking.
I mean, I have no problem telling somebody they're whack. If I have to do it, I will tell somebody they're whack.
But sometimes, see, that's the thing. It's like sometimes now it's like you say you have to rely on the internet, but then you hear somebody in real life, you're like, oh man, that shit was dope. I would go watch that.
Well, but it also like one of the issues with the reels and everything like that is that it almost like doesn't even give people a chance to experiment or like find themselves creatively. You know what I mean?
Because
Like
they have to
before,
compress it into that
before you didn't
contrived 30
have a
seconds.
million
Yeah.
people to bounce it off of every second.
Yeah.
You had to,
Yeah.
you came up with it. You maybe showed 2 of your friends, and then you went to a show and you tested it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't.
Yep.
And it was like you had to be uncomfortable in it. And now people like they don't have to be uncomfortable. They can just delete the post that they just made. They can delete the story. They can just like, no, I don't like. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna.
Yeah, plenty
I
of
don't
people. I mean, even for like my like young artist friends who like when we're teaching these cats at Spy Hop and shit like that, and they're all, you know, you go visit their Instagram and they have one post, and you're like, who do you think? You think you're Lil Uzi and like mysterious or whatever, but you're really not, and I can't see your catalog.
Yeah.
I can't see who you are as an artist. I can't see what you worked up from and maybe how you got better or whatever. It's just one post. You know, you're out flexing some shit or whatever, and now all this, and I have no other reference. I have one Spotify link, and bow.
I also think that it like fully discredits the pursuit of art in its like essence as well, because then like you like if you're trying to do stuff on Instagram or stuff like that and it's not working, and then you get to this age, you know, oh, I should probably do something with my life. It's like artists that was, I mean, so many of the most influential artists of humanity's existence like were broke until they were dead. They were nobody.
Yeah.
And it was the pursuit of art and trying to find the meaning and purpose behind existence through their art that's what made it so incredible. And I don't think that we give the youth a chance with that anymore. Because it's like you're only rewarded by what interactions you get.
Yeah.
Not the interaction
Attention
that
is
you're
their
getting with
currency.
yourself.
No, it absolutely
Attention
is.
is their currency.
Yeah.
They don't view
Absolutely
like the
is.
journey of it or the exploration aspect of whatever.
Imagine
art or
the
craft.
battle of being a 17-year-old in school right now, and you get a girlfriend based on how many followers you get.
We've
like,
talked about this
That's
before.
fucking insane
Like-
because it exists, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Like,
Right.
I wouldn't want that in the world. Like, it's hard enough being a kid anyways.
No, dude,
like,
I mean,
fuck,
and
dude.
as two guys who are
Now you can't get record deals and things because you
fathers
don't
and
got
shit,
it.
you know what I'm
Same
saying?
shit.
Yeah, it terrifies you. What's happening in the next 10 or 15 years and stuff, and what's
Yeah.
going to change from where it already changed with like our high school days or whatever. But like, I couldn't have even imagined telling somebody in high school, even during like my time in high school, that I wanted to rap because it's
I
just
could.
like when I told like my wife's siblings and stuff. At first, it was just I make music, and it wasn't necessarily like I didn't step on and be like, "Oh, I'm a rapper." You know what I mean?
I still hate
I'm a
20
gangster, grandpa.
Yeah.
20,
I'm
20
proud of
27
myself.
years ago, I
Keep
started
that
telling
right.
all my friends I'm going to be a rapper someday.
Yeah.
27 years ago, and they were like, "Fuck you." I'm like, I ain't.
With
fuck
this
you.
bear.
And I did it. And I still wasn't drinking water. I wasn't drinking water. My brother knew I wanted to do this shit, but he was DJing, so it was like I got to experience all that with him. But like I started telling motherfuckers I was gonna do it, and it's just like like, you know, the whole, like, you know, I'm a certain age, I got to do something with my life. I am doing something with my life. I'm raising a great family. I work my ass off at a job, you know, and I get to make music with my friends. Like, I'm sure I probably said on this podcast, you know, like, I'm not going to stop making music just because that career doesn't work. No, I've got a career. So,
See, I think that's what's
keep
hard.
making music. We're musicians. Fucking that's what it is. Like, I'm not going to stop doing it because somebody else's level of social success is what I'm
Exceeds
supposed to
you,
look at. You know what I mean? Be like,
Yeah.
well, I have to be that if I want to be a
That's
rapper.
almost
Well,
like
I'm not going to
anti-
get there.
like, especially when it comes to hip
Like,
hop.
bitch, I'm going to rap circles around
hip-hop.
motherfuckers without a
anti
dollar.
hip hop.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
Dude,
the,
you're gonna like
that's the difference between making hip hop and being hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really feel like it's like you can make the music and make kind of your imitation.
Yeah,
of it,
but
or you
everybody
can
that I
be
know
hip-hop.
that's everybody I
Don't
know
tweet
It's a
about it,
persona.
be
It's a
about it.
persona.
everybody I know that's dope.
I think it's working now.
Everybody I know that's dope falls into that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know anybody who's making good music that doesn't embody that.
Yeah, that doesn't embody.
Like, it really is. Like, I don't know anybody who's making good music. I know people that I don't like that make good music that I know personally. I have friends that I hate their music. Like,
right here.
Like, and when I say I hate their music, like, I'm just, you know, I'm on my way, and like, if you are going to represent this culture, you need to just make some fucking hip hop music, and if that, I don't want to put that into a sound. I want to put that into a quality. Like, that's what I mean. Hip hop has a quality level. Fuck a sound. It's got a quality level, you know. And if you're not hitting quality level delivery, content, because content doesn't matter about continuity necessarily. It's just like, can you put something out? And I don't mean video content. I just mean as you're writing a fucking rap, like, just fucking keep it on writing and shit. It's like, I think that's a big part of it as well. So, yeah.
I think it's hard for sometimes too, like maybe younger MCs too. Like maybe they're having fun, like you said, you know, making their art. But then you get something that maybe goes viral, right? And then they switch everything up to that, and then they forget that what got them that song was like having fun and just being loose, right? And, like, that's what made that song hot. But now they're like changing their whole crafts into that moment.
Try to recreate the moment.
You know,
yeah,
so then you get stuck in that like mindset of like, oh, this is what's actually good. When it's like, no, it's what's good is that you were having fun.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
if for me, and also, you know, during the time age that I started rapping came up and earlier, like, I went to two of my friends who were MCing with my brother over drum and bass sets, and I was like, hey guys, like, I want to take this serious. Take me under your wing. Teach me the ways. Like, I flew to fucking Dagobah. You know what I mean? Like, and I sat down with these motherfuckers. Like, I want to learn how to rap. Like, really, really MC. You know what I mean? And they did. They took me under their wings, and they taught me, you know, composition tricks and trades and practices and ideas of, you know, like, and that's just the writing style of it. The idea of carrying that hip hop persona, I basically already had that. And for me, like, also, it's not about, like, I didn't really learn how to be an MC. It was just like, they didn't teach me that side of how to have an image or nothing like that. It's just, let's just hang out, guys. And through those experiences, I learned so much more about the culture, also in real time by experiencing the culture and putting it into our conversations, our developments, our relationships, you know what I mean? And it's not the same anymore, you know? And the ones that currently are in that practice still are people who were there at the tail end of it, were there in it, or are close with somebody who was. You know, it's phasing out by the masses, but still, you know, it's just one of those things, you know?
Well, I think there's
It's always
only going to
gonna
be
be like
one way, host, now to wrap it up what we've been saying, okay? We're going to have to do maybe, you think, a battle of the bands, host? We're going to have to muster up some power. Huh? But we're going to do...
Oh, before we do that, Luis Ruiz 175 is asking, when are you guys hitting Texas?
Texas,
Someday.
Texas will come up soon.
When you get the car with the horns.
When we get booked in Texas, yeah. You just talk to you guys talk to your club owners and your booking agents, and you just let them know.
Where are you at in Texas?
Gladiator Field Scene, and then we're looking
Where
at
are you at in
9/11
Texas?
and Bill Cosby. What the fuck?
This is crazy.
He's looking at natural
What?
disasters.
Oh,
No, I
guess
just
what?
hit premium
Teflon
algorithm,
Broomstick is
okay?
fucking out. Our track Teflon Broomstick is out. Featuring
It is
DJ
out.
Chunk.
Oh, it's
It
gonna be
is
on Spotify.
Out. It's on Spotify. Teflon.
It might be on
Broomstick.
YouTube Music.
It should be.
we got
I just don't know if it's
Spotify
up yet.
Spotify's right there.
Everything should probably be.
Yeah, everything should be up.
It's
Are we
officially out.
listening
You
to
checked it?
Yeah, he just
I
showed
just,
me.
I
pull
just,
it
I
up,
just
show
googled it.
Is it on the same?
I saw it was 10:15, so I was like,
Yeah. So you were right. We were 2
It's
hours.
not.
Spotify runs off
we just
New
have
York
to,
time.
We just have to.
So when you
Eastern
say
Standard Time.
yeah, when you say
We just gotta
a
reach out
midnight
to Spotify
release,
about
it's
it.
usually
EST.
midnight over there.
They do that with video games too.
You said it's not there?
I'm not seeing it. You said it's on Spotify?
Yeah, The
Yeah.
Street Sweepers.
Just Google Teflon, Broomstick.
Is this part of the Battle of the
Or
Bands?
not Google, but
Huh?
Spotify.
You guys want to do Battle of the Bands?
Okay,
What
yeah.
songs would we make
Yeah, I
if
found
we
it.
do Battle of the Bands? Okay.
Let's play
I
that.
don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Well,
So,
I see
are we
the
playing
last
it?
Battle of the Bands.
All right. Hey, yo, everybody, brand new Street Sweeper song just came out. It's live on Spotify.
Literally heard
All you
it.
DSPs, check that shit.
All beats are right.
Your boy made the beat.
Produced by Dumb Luck.
Dumb Luck.
DJ Chunk on the
Hopefully you
cuts.
remember your lyrics.
Produced by our boy Dummy.
You're a pro too. I'm taking over this territory.
The beat got me like joints. Catch me out with Amish, cheaping on elite joints. OCELOT dummy, I be like a ninja throwing 3 points. Throw it out, hit him in his knee joints and bounce him. Every single style getting deployed, I destroyed any opposition on the beat, boys, and drown them. Like what the fuck you mad at me for? The street sweepers kicking down each door, so please don't doubt them.
These rappers acting like some divas. Even with the Hubble telescope, they
Couldn't see us.
Like years ahead of competitors trying to keep up. Pussy to the underground coming to blow the scene up. See what you did, bitch?
Now we gotta clean up.
Sweep up the trash, y'all relaxing with your feet up. Your music putting me to sleep faster than anesthesia. No wonder my team is doing shit that you only dream of.
We taking over, ain't no baking soda raps. One cup running, I'ma take another lap. Yo, I made it out the trap. You don't know where we been. I'm dope with the pen, red bars in and opium dead. Over the head, you fuckers push me over the ledge. Roses are red, toast in your hand, leap over you dead. Digging your grave but never making your bed. I'm faithful, leaving Satan with a face full of lead.
DJ Chunk.
DJ Chunk.
DJ Chunk. He's from Orem, I think, originally.
Teflon bristles on my broom. Defcon 5 shooting missiles from the moon. Street sweepers too fly. Don't die soon. Raining fire from the sky.
Volcano typhoon.
It's the type of shit you never seen. Didn't think that it was possible. Win a street sweeper sweepstakes and wake up in a hospital. A free trip, all expenses paid. Vacation for the sucker ass MCs that wanna stay hate.
Turn it up and I be swerving in suburbans. Don't concern with cops. Burn inside the sweeper show will learn you how to rock the spot. Draining sewers like an aquanaut. Tioponauts, I'm OCELOT, the one and only operating doctor's watch. Calling shots, but you missing cause that's all you got. I'm raw with thoughts, calm like a bomb. A fucking boiling pot. We gunning for that #1 spot. See you running street sweepers taking over the block. Yo, the music be the motive. No half stepping, don't commit if you don't think that you the coldest. 32 degrees and getting noticed. If you only know one, well that mean that you ain't no shit. And we don't know your ass a feature just cause you rap and sell t-shirts. Do this for my family while you do this at your leisure. Bumping through the speakers, it's the street sweeper.
Exclusive cuts right here. Like the ninja star with 3 points. Street sweeper.
Hey, that is the official.
The way it feels.
The official premiere, man. The official premiere, man.
Roy, let's give it up. Come on, man.
Hey, and we did that shit live on YouTube, baby. What's good? Fucking jeez, man.
Street sweeper.
That shit just woke me up a little bit. What the fuck?
Oh, it's about
Yeah.
barbecue.
A whole performance. We're gonna get a free concert here live.
Hey.
Oh, play Who Dat then. We can do it.
That's Teflon
You wanna
right
throw
there.
one? Who that? Let's play Who that.
Play Who Dat. Play
And then,
Who
like,
Dat.
worse after that?
Yeah.
Or do you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
anything
yeah,
else?
yeah.
Who Dat with a question
That was
mark.
cold as fuck, by the way.
Yeah.
You guys dug it?
That was
I dug
super
it.
nice.
That beat's
guys.
crazy,
That'd be
right?
dark.
Dummies,
I made that
dummies
one
doing
like-
some shit.
That one was weird. I mean, you know when you try to make beats and you can't make shit?
No,
and
it's
then one day
crazy.
you're just like, I'm gonna sit.
I think we might have to run that one back. You know what I mean? That one was hard.
That one's, yeah.
Run it back.
You want
Who
to run
that?
it back? Who that?
Who that?
You know,
Who
he-
that?
Right.
Oh, you're gonna run the first one.
Let's do it. It's out there.
All right, you want to introduce him, Moss?
Who Dat?
Officially live on the YouTube stream, Street Sweepers performing Who Dat.
Who that?
Make sure to check it out.
This one's out right now too,
Luis
y'all.
out now,
Spotify, go
Amarillo.
check it out.
We be
Right
out
from
now,
the
Amarillo.
motherfucking ass. Let's go, Street Sweepers!
Who rock the party? Who rock the party? Street sweepers.
Body and more deck.
Street sweepers. Yes, we can. Be the best. Triple threat with a mic in our hand. Who rock the party? Who rock the party? Street sweepers.
Body and more deck.
Street sweepers. Yes, we can. Be the best. Triple threat with a mic in our hand. Drum Lord.
On the beats and the mic, flying fire in the sky like a meteorite.
Hey yo, it's me.
IVIE.
I've been doing some things. I hit the scene, collect green off my rhyming scheme. Hey yo, it's me. OCELOT on the ones and twos. And yo, people out here thinking I be running them crews. Who are we? Street sweepers in the place to be. Cleaning up the gutter full of fake MC. Hey yo, I'm sick of how this thing look.
Halfway stepping ass, we crooks.
Stupid motherfuckers need to read books. We cook
Lay
bangers.
the neighbors down the street, shook.
Standing on
They
business.
tell by how I feet look.
We dirty, grimy, filthy with the flow, over 30. Come find me in the city doing
We
shows.
selling out the venue.
While they selling out their souls. If you don't know, now you know. Who rock the party? Who rock the party?
Take a bigger rapper with body and more deck.
Street sweepers. Yes, we
We
can.
the best.
Triple threat with a mic in our hand. Who rock the party? Who rock the party? Street sweepers.
With body and more deck.
Street sweepers. Yes, we can. We the best. Triple threat with a mic in our hand.
Waste management taking out the trash. All these whack ass rappers these days got me mad. Thinking they bag till I put them in a bag, dip them in a vat of acid and turn them into cash.
Trash compactor, everybody getting smashed by the boom bap crew who smack you if you action. Who passed you that mic, now give it back. That 15 minutes that you had been around. Trash talking garbage men, set trends, don't follow them. My band's ill, your band belongs in the landfill. So stand still, homie, cause the sweepers is here. Keeping it clear, we the grim reapers you fear. We nasty, grimy, on the funk on our clothes. On our J.O.P.
Nobody coming close.
We selling out their venues, why they selling out their souls? And if you don't know, now you know. Who rock the party? Who rock the party? Street sweepers.
Body and more deck.
Street sweepers. Yes, we
We
can.
the best.
Triple threat with a mic in our hand. Who rock the party? Who rock the party? Street sweepers.
Body and more deck.
Street sweepers. Yes, we can. We the best. Triple threat with a mic in our hand.
And when you feel the shit hit the fan,
Street sweepers in this bitch.
we're sweeping the trash. We're getting that trash. Street sweepers.
We coming at you, West Coast. We coming
What
at
else
you
you
with
gotta
that
say,
shit on the
Javier?
West
Put the
Coast. Out cold tour. We coming.
Cleaning out the fucking gutters.
We
Street
coming.
Sweepers.
Hell yeah.
Ah. Like I said, that shit woke me up a little
And
bit.
we don't have anything else before we leave?
Nah, dude, that's it,
Oh,
man.
man, that's a good one. Those are out there in the world. Let's keep them.
Make some fucking art, huh?
We got some more music coming out in 2 weeks. I mean, we're going to keep it rolling through tour and then beyond it. So we got,
Yep.
That was cool.
And the Street
Hell yeah.
Sweepers, we're going to do the live talent show.
The live talent
Yeah,
show.
coming to you soon, June 2026.
It doesn't matter your talents. We just want to see them.
You could shoot ping pong balls out of places. We don't care.
What is that? Spokane.
Dog, we
Portland,
could literally just like
Seattle.
throw like a white piece of paper flyer with talent contest
Tommy's been
with a
throwing this
location in
every
a fucking place, and like
Sure.
people
Tommy's
would
been
show
putting
up. Oh my god, people would show up, dog.
But I appreciate you guys coming through, man. It's
For
all
sure.
love.
Shout out Beans and Rice.
Yep, shout out.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
So-
No, you guys are always fucking fun, man.
It was a
Like,
dope time.
Yeah, dude.
It was
Love
cool
it.
to chop it up a little bit different today too. You know, like a
Yeah.
little bit more about what's going on behind the mind. You know what I mean? What's going on
What
with
it
the
is, dude.
The
I
other
don't-
countries.
We
Going
all-
on behind that cerebral cortex when he sneezes.
We got him to
you
drink
know?
water, right?
Yeah.
Who else got Ocelot to drink water? Go.
And my wife couldn't do it, so y'all got me to do it. So.
We're gonna have to show up here once a day,
And
so
we
I'll
took
start
him
to have his water.
We got him hydrated. We took him to the doctor.
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks,
Come
Dr.
on.
Hose. You're the man.
You guys just come by in that V-Dub Corrado next week and just drop off a case for me.
Someone wants an archery tournament from you guys.
An
I'm-
archery tournament.
I read a lot of fantasy books. I'm
know.
dead
I do have a compound bow.
I'm gonna go get a Hoyt bow real quick
Hey,
for
your
my
jacket,
connect.
you look like the
We'll be
fucking
all
Hunger
right.
Games.
Yeah. I'm the one that runs them.
District 17?
I'm the one that runs them.
District 17.
I'm volunteers.
Give them a
No, you guys are sick though.
Tributes come to die.
Keep doing what you're doing with the battles. Keep doing what you're doing for the culture out
Yeah,
here
you guys
because
are great,
we wouldn't
man.
have this platform if it
Yeah.
wasn't for Beans and Rice.
No.
And so we want to thank you guys for
Be
that.
That was
baby.
actually really special for me to be able to do both of those songs. We're on fucking YouTube like with that, just being able to have it out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, all the socials are great, everything, but having all the multiple stuff and our premiere literally hitting 25 minutes ago and doing that song on your fucking show.
Pretty sick, dude.
So thankful.
Pretty sick.
Fucking awesome, dude.
appreciate you guys.
No, appreciate
Yeah.
you guys pulling up.
Yeah, that was fucking
And we'll do
super
more
cool.
collabs, bro. We'll fucking, you know what I mean? Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
No, thank you guys.
Yeah,
man.
dude. Appreciate
Appreciate
you
you
guys.
guys.
Dummy.
You guys are
Wireless.
Four time, you know?
Wireless 4 times. Soon to be
You might not be
5th.
allowed. Next time it's
Hey.
just gonna be YouTube.
That's bullshit. I'll bust in.
Thank you.
I'll bust
Leave
in
dummy home.
with a different
You know
kind
what
of
I mean?
trench coat. You know what I'm saying?
And he's
Oh,
got
yeah,
the chain,
maybe.
you know what I mean? The chain
have
to
that
the
heavy
city,
machinery.
bro. Too much winning with the street sweepers. That's all
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Luigi
say.
Mangione over
2
here.
times.
Okay, a lot of
Two
people
times.
want handouts. The street sweepers, they sweep. these
Nah,
motherfuckers.
we
Yeah,
work
we take
we work for that
They
shit,
got the
man.
Sweep, you know what I mean? The 4-0s, they got the San
Yeah.
Antonio Spurs. That's why they're wearing gray and
Hey,
black.
whoa, 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 whoa! Nobody likes Tony Parker. Come on,
I don't care about
come
Dude,
on.
I thought you were Mr. Fundamental.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fundamental.
Fun and mental. Okay.
Tim Duncan with his fucking bank shot can kiss my
Oh,
ass.
come on, Javi, take us the fuck out. Okay. All right, but peace
Appreciate you
out.
guys. Thank you so
Everybody.
much.
That was fire.
Super fucking.
Street sweep.